just gonna speak the raw truth in our relationship. Let's get it. Reflecting from the sweat that's poured on me. Water from the rain, I want more on me. Have to usher out, cause she's burning me, making me, turning me. Got me blue face, famous dicks. I only get along for the sex. Only when it whistle to you at the H and waiting to be next. Love is fading, waiting for a text. Who was called, no answer. You wanna go for it once she keeps you backwards. Wanna know it, you don't mix. I'ma go with the splashes. What's the verbal? There's action. A word from a noun, a comma down. No, she's an adverb that puts in action. I'd rather put at work and then take her back then. Boomerang, that's a backspin. Open the door, shit, I let her back in. Lost memories, we try to forget the things that happened. My body chilling, but my heart's hot, not relaxing. All the chin on top of my head, now it's crashing. All the shit is filling my mind, now it's collapsing. You might have to draw a smile on my face, cause right now I'm acting. All the game back and forth, baby, tired of her nagging. Had to go outside the club, and turns into a dragon. Bound of power, when she takes off her lashes. With the flip-flop, flipping backwards. 2-4, I had to push her backwards. Domestic, you heard what the dispatch said. We're a mismatch, she's a mixed bread. Back at it again, changing the best friend. I said what's wrong, man. 5 days later, we at it again. After she bled, we're going through periods without any man. When the relationship is toxic, but it's juicy on the bed. She's a little fruity in the head. Carmen Orlando, that's how these women are in Orlando. You gave my heart, what you deal with? They can be a handful. She's in the bathroom, we can't even talk at all. All of a sudden she wanna go off like a puppy. Have to least let her go off in the mall. I'm just a boat to play with and mom. I'm more green, she loves alcohol. Gave her a little green, I barely drink alcohol. Hope the liquor up now. There goes a crack from the wall. Both our shadows betting, who's gonna run a wall? Our shadows making love with punches on the wall. Both shadows ignore, slamming doors in brawl. The police will call, another knock on the door. Just open the door, don't forget the shadows on the wall. We communicated, wouldn't have to hassle at all. Try to make a castle, kept the room warm like a candle. It didn't have to become more like a handle. Let's talk it out. Once you say what you want to talk about, only connection we have when we go deep and in and out and in. Now I'm sitting back on the couch. I guess where we least we got it all. I try to leave, but she wants me back now. She's my piece that turned me to a beast because of beauty now. We can't leave arm and sleeve, charming bees. We're the real Jews of the now. Couple that gets red hot, where I need a black and mild. Complicated and hard-headed, she acts like a child. Common law marriage, we've been at this for a while. We divorce every other day, only bill, name, not filed, not returned back, word snap, when numbers not dialed. Getting home, I'm checking phone, she checking my phone. I'm doing the Trump check to see how wet is a hole. And she hear my ass, you just never know. The tossing me back, we always think of the good we have. If we turn to an ex, then what we had, undressing to relax, possession to the climax, possession to the max, scam like the call on my iPhone, really her eyes on my phone, saying who is that? No, I got an Android, I dare to put in 6 security code. She gonna say, let me see your phone, serious though, yeah we in a boat, arms, shirts and throat, you were tumbling in row, nails, nicks, choke, eye to eye, bitch let me go, we're throwing bones, taking off her clothes. As we take off from being offset, here we goes. I mean, here are legs, I spread, and here we go. Between a hole, she was wet from the aggression. The room looked like a salad when we undressing. Bodies marinated, things everywhere. We're caressing in the middle of our messing. As long as we're together, that's how we cope with depression. It's toxic, part 2. I can only speak the raw truth in these relationships, man. That's how these women are, even in 2024. I am. Salute.
Hello.
How's everybody this evening? Hey, love.
Hello.
Hello. How you doing?
All right. Thanks for asking. How are you?
I'm fine. Fine, fine, fine. Salute everybody that is here tonight. All my mods. Yeah, Janet. Mika. I know Promo Doctor will be here soon. And all the others. Salute Dana. How's your day, Dana? Miss Dana Jackson. Anyway, I'm glad that y'all came here tonight. I hope others will come too. This is you know, this is part two of a lot of, I guess relationships. I added trigger alerts in this one and a lot of sexual content. We'll get that to later. But at the same time, I hope everybody's having a good evening. Hope your day was blessed. I hope everything that you wanted. I know Mondays be like tough, but I hope y'all made it through it. I
Well,
did.
we're here. We're
Right,
definitely here. Well, how we made it is the question, huh?
right. Okay. And I'm glad you did. You know, we're all here for a purpose, so we must meant to be here tonight. Hope your day was good, Mika. Hope your day was good. So let's start this. So the title is Questions and Answers of Relationships. You can always ask a question. You can come up on the panel. I think I put the link out. Yeah, links out there. So you're welcome to come on the panel. We could talk about good relationships and bad relationships, but you got to put it in a sense of accountability on both sides. You know, so let's see. See, my question is to y'all. Okay, my question is to y'all, right? So, if a female invites you in their home, right? You just met. She invites you in the home.
hmm
Do you think that's a red flag, or do you think that's like she's being kind?
Well, first, it has to depend on the situation, right? We could both agree that you come over to cut the grass and you want a glass of water. You're going to come in to get the water, and then you're going to leave. If you're coming over after a date, then there's intentions behind the after the date because she
Okay,
wants you to come in for some other things that you couldn't do while you were out on the date.
yeah, that's true.
And it could
That's
just be talking, it could just be having a glass of wine.
yeah, I experienced all of that. So, like, okay, so what's the difference when a man, he can be single or a single father sees a female that's she at the bus stop or something like that. Her parents or she got into a relationship or something like that, and she had to be put out or something like that. So what's the difference from when a man grabs a strange female to the home compared to a man going into a woman's house? You got him in the house. Why you let him in there? Same type thing. So what's the difference between when a man grabs a female and brings her in the home? I mean,
That's a good question.
what's the double standards in that?
The same way there's double standards and men can sleep with all the women they want, but as soon as we do, we're
Yeah,
promiscuous.
yeah, it is.
So
The
I
reason
think
why it's
go ahead.
promiscuous,
Mhm.
is because you know, you can have a baby from any random person you wouldn't know.
Hmm.
Compared to a man, he
He can
can.
have a random baby too. Sure can. So if he goes and sleeps with 6 women, he could possibly have 6 baby mamas. Yep.
Uh, Compared to one, you don't know who it is, and that child's always hurt at the end. But I don't know who my
That's a
father is.
possibility.
So it's like you see it, it's like, but I go through science. I mean, that's natural. I go by like, like understanding like, you know, a woman cannot have, multiple partners compared to a man because of the seed and the egg. There's two different parts of the organs that we can't, they don't work the same as you, so you can't do the same thing, you know.
Right.
So I do a lot of different studies, but that's
I feel like sometimes that the man, whenever he's inviting you in, it could be different factors. So if you see a woman at the bus stop and she's homeless, or what, that was the situation, right? And he's looking to help, the woman would kind of have to, from my point, would be like, well, where's this stranger? Why would he be wanting to help me? And then I'd have to take a risk, like I'm taking a risk. So on the other end, I really don't know what he would be thinking, because then wouldn't he be taking a risk too? You don't know
yes,
if,
yes.
right, if you don't know if she may be
Shake his ass and sleeping and shit,
yeah. So
steal his ass, take everything in his house and shit. Find out his car's gone, and you know,
yeah.
he bank them got broken up.
And and then you're all left with nothing.
And
Well, that's
credit cards too. Shit, they
yeah,
take it all.
yeah.
Gun.
I feel like with a woman, inviting a man into her home is very dangerous, for the fact that he could overpower the whole situation, and then she may be a prisoner in her own home. I don't see a woman
Yeah.
necessarily doing that to a man. She may try to take over and steal your items, or what could it be? Like, you could literally get her out of your home. So kind of like, not really
Well,
like,
it's like really like you see that like unless it's getting into that point where it's abusive or something. You know what I'm saying?
well,
Doesn't
right.
it like form into that instead of like straight up at it? Like, yeah, like he
Well, if
just
a
comes to
man
me like,
knows,
hey, I'm
mhm.
huh?
No, no, go ahead.
No, I'm saying like you don't want him to come in the house and just, I'm trying to say like, are you trying to say like he's just gonna come in and just,
Well, I'm
this
saying
shit's
like
mine and you know
he
what I'm
may
saying?
come. No, no, no. I'm saying he may come in and kind of take over, where like she would lose the power. So that's why I feel like on our side as a woman, we're not quick to invite men in that way. But a man may not feel that same way. He feels like the protector and the provider. So he's offering a place, right? Offering that comfort, but it comes with a price too. Because then when she comes in, she's already knowing you can't take over, that none of this is really yours. You're only going to be here until you can do what you got to do. Where a
Right.
man, he's not coming in to get on his feet or even possibly go. He's coming to stay because you brought him. You asked him to come.
Yeah, I guess so. That's the weird part. Like, who does that though? I mean, who? That's the
Invite a man
situation.
to
Like,
come
I
stay.
see. My situation was kind of twisted. Like, it wasn't like a moving in situation. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to
Mhm.
understand that part. Like, there wasn't no moving in. I had my own. People don't know we only said what we said, but don't
Mhm.
know the whole story. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even.
Well, with your
Wasn't like this.
situation and not moving in, it would definitely be different, because you're not giving a place, and she technically isn't giving a place. We were talking about like the man picking the person up from the bus stop, member, that's homeless situation. So to
Yeah.
move to your situation, and
Well, I'm going by both. Like, I'm going back and forth. So,
yeah. Well, I mean,
so
you didn't live there. So for them to invite you there, I think that's respectful. Like, to invite you to the home is fine. I don't
Thank
see
you.
any problem,
Yeah,
especially like
that's the
when you have
twisted part.
children and like you've gotten to know the person and you know the person's good, you know what I mean? Then yeah, you moving in. But to move you in, I don't.
No, it wasn't. You know,
Right. I believe you on that. And that's why I said it's kind of hard because like that's not the same. You didn't move in. You definitely helped as a boyfriend because
yeah,
that would be what a boyfriend does, right? I mean, help out, not really like pay my whole life, but like if I needed something or you needed something, like when your car was down and you got help for it, you didn't, and then feeling like you couldn't, really get the
right.
support. That's
Let me go with another question. You know, I don't want to drain that out. Um, so like, what do you think of a female? Okay, like, okay, this type of relationship, like, looks, makeup, non-makeup. You ever had a man that wants you to just have makeup on, or, I want you to have put some weave in your hair. I want you to put a wig. I saw something today. You never try to look good. You know.
hmm. That's a good question. I've never had that. I've always been natural. I'm actually wearing weave right here in this photo, and did my hair black because it's normally medium brown, but I like to change my hair color. But I've never had a man ask me to wear makeup or change my hair.
Okay.
So I don't know, but I do know that looks are important more now in 2024 than growing up. So I know that we kind of built old school. The boy may carry your books home, and we didn't really go
Right.
off looks. We went off of like he gonna sit with me at lunch. He gonna carry my book bag, my books, and but nowadays it's like the biggest boobs to the biggest rear ends to the biggest lips to all these things that aren't real, right? For their pleasure of visualization.
Yeah.
So
I don't like fake breasts. I don't like fake behinds. I don't like a female to tamper with with her, like using like some type of wax to pull the hairs off. I don't
okay.
like that because that's not natural. That's like kind of because there's a chemical on that shit.
Oh, no, I didn't know
So
that.
it's best to shave it or take some soap, clean it, all that type of shit. Um, I like I don't now I've been with women that love makeup.
Oh,
I try to go take them, get them to go natural. I say you look beautiful natural. Nah, I don't like that. I used to, so I like a female to go natural, but I get the ones that don't, and they like to, before they head out, they eye up, lipstick, all that,
well,
their
sometimes, yeah,
nails.
men like you to dress up. I mean, I can put on that stuff when I go out and certain activities. I may do that, but naturally, I'm just natural for my own personal reasons. So I wonder.
Yes, I don't mind doing that. I don't mind doing that because if it makes her happy, in the way she does it, she has her own, they always have their own style. So I don't mind that. So the modern, I'm into because my mom, she was modern. She was traditional, but she was more modern, so it's not, she was no 304. It's just that she was just tough. She was like, she'll take her daughters to the oldies club and all that type of stuff.
Mhm.
You know, she goes out. She has her one man, and they travel all over the states and stuff like that. She has a good time. So and she's still like that today. You know,
Right. I mean, I always wanted to wear the eyelashes, but my eyes are really sensitive, so I can't like touch them, putting things near them. So
hmm
that doesn't work out. The makeup, when it's done and I'm actually going to an event, I have to remember that I have it on kink because I might like accidentally wipe my face off. So
that's wild.
I'm
Yeah,
tomboyish more, but I can dress up and clean up nice. but I never was into the like change my whole face so that I become another person. I like to change my hair color for that because like I look very different with my hair red. I look very
Right.
different with my hair blonde. I look very different with my hair brown. You know, my and black. So I would say with like men, you know, there's certain things that I believe us women, you know, we kind of do that too. So I like natural men. I don't like all the like extra stuff. Like a chain, a watch, a bracelet, a ring, that's fine. But when
Yeah.
you've got like six necklaces on and
Yeah. That's,
and then that beard, the beard always needs to be groomed if you have
yeah.
one.
Yes. I stay groomed. That's one thing about me.
Right,
I'm not
your hair
a
needs to be
fluffy type
groomed
of
if you have
person.
it. It better
Yes.
not look like a bird's nest.
Right. Exactly. Keep the mustache trimmed down, everything. The
Right.
goatee down to a
Nails
minimum.
need to be clean.
Nails clean. You gotta bathe. You gotta
Oh,
shower. You know. You gotta
yes.
soak in water. You know
That's a
what I'm saying?
PSA announcement, everyone. Please use
Yeah.
the shower.
Do you
Thank
know
you.
what turns me on? You know what turns me on with a woman? She smell like soap, not perfume. When she smell
Oh,
like soap,
yeah.
I get aroused. I don't know what it is about,
That's
the
that.
bar.
Of was it? What, I can't even say the name now. Fuck, sorry. It wasn't Dove, but it's that Olay, the other kind. The other kind of soap that women. Oh my god. Go ahead. No, I was just saying there's certain soaps that will have us like totally smelling like
Yeah,
the soap. Dove does it a lot, of course, but like
like Ivory, they just, it doesn't matter. Just like it's just the smell of soap on them. It just turns me freaking on.
yeah, the it's called Olay.
Yeah.
It's really soft
So
and it makes you smell like roses and Olay. So yeah, I like men that smell like laundry, clean
yeah,
clothes. I
that's
call it
what's up.
clean clothes smell.
Yeah, yeah. So you know what I'm talking about. Like it's more. It's like because it makes it feel like home, like fresh. It gives you that fresh feel. That zest feel.
No, yeah, I
That's
love it.
cool,
That's why I
clean.
like to wash my hair because I love when my hair smells good too. You know,
Right.
wash it and then, woo. But
A
yes,
female that just comes out of the shower or bath and she got that robe wrapped around her. She's laying in the bed, laying on her stomach, and her nails is she got them done. Not like I require that, but that's what. Hey, that's all I've been around. And she got the white tips and shit.
he
That's
said the
mad.
white tips and shit. The French nails, dog.
Mad.
Well, I like a man with like a good attire, you know, like he can dress for the occasions.
Right.
So I don't want to see you in sweatpants when we're going to dinner.
That's wild. No. Nope. 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 Depends on where we're going.
That part.
Depends on where we're going.
So
But
let me ask you a
not.
question.
Yeah.
If someone cheats in the relationship, will you give them a second chance?
It depends on the circumstance. It depends on like like golly, you put this out. Um, it's like okay, shit. That's the only example I can give because it is online. The last shit I was just saying. Talking about it. Like trying to see where the head is at, but then you still focus. It's still going on. Certain things are still staticky in that. But you bothered me. You know. So it's like, nah. I'm like, okay, you gave me a taste. Just before I even went to see. Like, hell no, I ain't gonna go in there. No, you just gave me a taste of how you is, and then the mentality is like, no, I couldn't go through that shit again. Stay over there, work that shit out, you know. Y'all keep shit off of here, you know. Everything be good. But yeah, that's a prime example.
Mm-hmm.
No, hell no, I won't. Because like, if you've been faithful, you know, like I could have been with a lot of women. You know,
Right.
they know that. I mean, I don't lie about it. You know, look, exes all over the place. I mean, people be trying to think I'm some type of way and stuff because of these pictures. See me in real life. You know, yeah, I keep myself well up, so that's why I get certain things. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so God is good. It's the spirit in that person. You know, it's in a lot of us in these men and stuff like that. Sometimes they gotta open it up and see. You know, there's certain levels you gotta be. You know, first of all, you can't always take it at the same angle with every female. You know, there's many different uh, minds. You know, you just gotta connect with every one of them. But some people don't try hard. They think about the body first before they think about the mind. I
Yeah.
always think about the mind because you get deceived with the body. When I was younger, yeah, a lot of beautiful women, you know, like still, beautiful women. But that's what I preferred when I was younger, and it was the worst decision ever.
Yeah.
So I went for the. I mean, we all. I don't know what. I see why my son, why he was going for the. Right now, the definitely the wrong females that are heartbreakers. So I went for the heartbreakers. I'll give you one example of a heartbreaker.
Mm-hmm.
She was from New York. She was Dominican. She had orange hair. She was I was 5'10" at the time. She was like 5'11". So and she was beautiful, you know, had the whole New York style and everything, but just as calm. Um, she taught me how to roll blunts. You know, we were like 19, and so it was like I was so like because at mom's house you can bring everybody over there. You know, she rather you be at her house than us be on the street. So we used to go over there with anybody and stuff. And I brought her over there. My mom saw her and was like, "Whoa, she's so beautiful." She was like, "You better keep her." And she was like, "We're just friends. We're just friends and shit." I'm like, "Damn." She got me a friend zone. So
Oh,
so after that moment. I was like, no, I never let that happen again.
I was
Because I
gonna,
felt like I brought you my mama house and you put me in
right?
my friend zone.
I was gonna
No,
say
hell no.
that. That's funny because, like, if you get to meet the mama, that's some serious stuff right there.
Mm. So, but I did it by looks though. I didn't go by the mind. I'm just like,
Right.
like she's a statue, you know what I'm saying? Like a sculpture, you know?
Well, you can find a woman with beauty and brains. They're very scarce. Hi, everyone. Please hit the like. But I would say that, some men are just empty headed. And sometimes when you get with them, you can actually build them up to actually be more than ever they thought. And some you can't. So I don't know. Because, like, if he looks good, but usually when they look good, they're not slow, stupid, or dumb. They're gay. So,
Yeah.
but again, some of the men that are kind and understanding, like you're a gentleman, it's kind of more interesting, you know, because we
Yeah.
can do things like you said with our minds instead of just our bodies. And now you know the difference between those things. People don't understand. To have true love, you have to have an emotional and physical connection, not just the physical.
Facts.
You have to be able to make that person smile, laugh, know what you're thinking, care about what you're thinking, emotionally in love with each other.
That's true.
Yeah, so it looks at, because listen, when you're 80 years old, are you going to care what she really looks like? Or are you just going to be happy that she's been with you for all those years? You know what I mean? And that her face, wherever it looks, will be the face that you always want to see.
True. Mika, where are you? Aren't you coming up here? Let me drop the link. Excuse me, y'all. But yeah. So like next question.
Hmm.
Trying to bring
When you go on a date in 2024, is it really hoish to sleep together on the first night?
it depends on okay. It depends on how long the communication has been flowing before you guys met. Now, not and it's not always like that too now because yeah, I meet people that straight up hit it off the first day,
Mm-hmm.
and we can get into that. We can get into that. Yeah, I've had women hit it on the first day, and it's not like it was a hoish thing or anything like that. It was just we just felt each other,
Hmm.
like. But then when you start talking, it's like she got her issues and I have my issues. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes there's one night stands. You know, have you had a one night stand before?
I can't recall.
Can't recall.
I know. I don't have a
I know you
handful. I
got
mean,
one somewhere there.
got
Somewhere.
like I got them on my hands. You know what I mean? Not on my hands and my feet, just my hands. I count them on my hands, and you know, not no one night stands, honey. I may had a friend that we kick it and we see each other. We have fun. We may not see each other for a couple months. Get back to, meet again, like that. I've had a
Awesome.
friend like that. But I mean, I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. The reason I'm asking the question is because in 2024, people aren't waiting for, they're not cordially, blah, blah, blah. I just all got tongue tied, but they're not being cordial with people. They're not taking it out. They're not doing the old school, like they're not talking, and they're literally meeting on apps, meeting online, which is okay because that's the new way to date in 2024. But then they're just talking. So they're talking, then they meet up, and then having sex.
Yeah.
And I don't think anything's wrong with that, but I feel like or these apps allowing us to believe in something more in that person by having these so-called phone conversations, right? That they can make you believe that there's somebody else. And then when you actually meet them, they're not who they said they were. And then you're kind of like in a 52 fake out situation. So I asked that question. Because I think that dating in 2024 is very hard for us women who want to be in a long-term relationship. So if I want a long-term relationship and I want to talk first or get to know you, or that, they kind of run away. But if you're
Well,
like,
are
yeah,
you what kind of long? I mean, like, where are you looking for long term? It depends on where you're looking. If you're looking online, or are you looking
yeah,
for
yeah,
some?
that's what I'm saying. Like the spectrum of the new dating online type of system, bro. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like in this situations in the dating, I'm finding that a lot of them just want to hook up to get up, and that's it. And then half of them can't get up. So excuse that. But you know what I mean? They're not looking for the long-term relationship, which I think that in anybody who's single would want a boyfriend or girlfriend. That's a long-term relationship, right?
Yes, but it also goes with depends on the connection too. If a woman's she's too aggressive, or she's too a certain way that it's like it doesn't appease him. Maybe the looks do. So
Mm,
he'd be like, like, dang, she a dummy. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm just being straight up. That's
okay,
men
yeah.
be like that. Men be like that. Be like, she's just not like she just don't get it.
Hmm.
So but you'd be like, but dang, she got some hips, she got some lips, damn. I'm gonna do it, you know? And
Do it.
and they'll sleep with her, and it'd be like no feelings, you know what I'm saying? So,
Mm,
but I understand like a woman she has to feel that too. She can't, like you can't just assume this guy's gonna be this way. But it goes with just, communication and conversation, and the vibration. You can feel it when before you meet. Be like it's like me. Like I said, I love to communicate. I like to want to know every parts about you.
hmm.
Every parts about you. So just going with the flow. I can't do that. I was always the type, I want to get to know you. So like that's how the way you can get to me. Because other than that, it was like I wasn't the one that approached all the time. You know,
Oh.
it was always like something like you know, um, a friend or a homie or something like that has you know this female with them, or that female, or um from church, different places. You know what I'm saying? Like in the
Hmm.
store, you meet females in the store and stuff like that. You just gotta know how to speak. It's just
Oh yeah. Cause I mean, even now, like when I have, my friend, we met online and we talk and whatnot. And I feel like, the distance doesn't really matter, but um I do question in the back of my mind, like all this talking that we're doing, and then when we finally meet, will it feel the same, or will I have like this anxiety of there we go again, with that feeling that I just told you about. So I mean, definitely we're taking it slow and we're cool. We're friends, you got to be friends before you're lovers. But
uh,
that's the reason I asked you again, bro, because it's like, well, you had a relationship, how mine went on the other side. But now, like, again, I'm kind of, like I said, baby stepping into something new. That's nice for me. It's comfortable, but being honest, I will tell you that I got a lot of like insecurity of that. Like everything's fine, the conversations, everything's fine. But then when it's time to meet, I bet you I'm gonna feel that anxiety of what we just talked about. Like, because when you meet a person, you live far away, right? Everything kind of has to happen in those moments, right? And so I've been through this before. And so I feel like this time I don't want that. I don't want something to trigger me from the past to make it think that it's the same relationship, because it's not.
yeah.
One thing about the internet, we can find new ways. You could fall in love with a woman from Paris, King. You know what I mean? Like the skies are the limit. Like you said, you have four
Uh,
women up here that totally admire you. You know what I mean? And you can have those open relationship, just friends, not nothing like you said, friend zone them, but like in
Yeah.
a way that like works for you, but it's not like a physical relationship. That's what type of relationships are really happening in 2024. As there are, like you said, ones where people are meeting up in real time, yeah, but some people are venturing out and outside their state, outside their time zones. So
Yeah, I get it. And it's like uh it's that's where like it's kind of hard when you try to do that, especially if you're not ready to set ship, just set out. I'm talking about take your whole life and you going over there if you desire to go over there, or that person, that guy, whatever, come to
vice
you
versa,
and
yeah,
decide to come and stay with you because it's not going to work because for the simple fact that you know um being together and being separate is always something in the middle, especially across the states. So it's a
yeah,
really crazy spiritual connect. It's like once you cross over to him, pretend there's a like a lightning bolt in the sky, right? Like
yeah,
this fire or this thing that you gotta cross down. So say for instance you gotta cross, he has to cross down to you, then that static is connected. But when he cross over, it just you guys are separate, you know. When he goes back to that force field back up there,
uh-huh,
you guys are separate now. But and you guys are doing it through the mind on like phones and social media. It doesn't work because you still need that connection. So this is the reason why things in my past didn't work because of you know distance. And then plus having other people in between that shit, it's not gonna work. There's always somebody kind of selfish and want. I'm gonna talk about poly in down the line, but people get selfish in certain areas when it comes to being together. You
yeah,
know, so yeah, it's like like learning each other. Like it's more than just baby steps. It's and then plus when you guys separated, you could feel that separation. That's it's like you knew it was gonna come because it's like you guys are not together. You know what I'm saying? Like
uh-huh,
it's you need that body, that person to lay next to you, to wake up. This different season of the body you got to see. You
it
want to see
is.
it in the morning, you want to see it in the afternoon, and you want to see it at nighttime. You know
Nighttime.
what I'm saying? So
Let's,
it's like seeing her on social media. Oh shit! Oh, I saw her today.
I saw her today.
You can't motherfucking touch her ass. You
Yeah,
know.
exactly. That
So
part.
it drives you kind of crazy. So they're trying to trick you with like thinking it's okay for, hey, have date somebody way out there and shit. You know what I'm saying? It looks good, but it's not good. I'm just telling you through experience. I got, I'm learning. You know, I'm learning. So it's like, and it's like you want it so bad, but it's like somebody got to move close. Somebody got to, transfer and all that crazy shit. Even if I'm not saying live with that person now. You know what I'm saying? You can get a little apartment. One, if you have children, how many children you got, you can get something small and stuff like that till you guys decide to want to group up into something bigger. That's how you do it. You can't just don't move in her house. She shouldn't be moving to your house. She should be like, got a little, know how to set shop herself. So, but people don't want to be real like that nowadays.
Right.
You can, you now. I'm serious. There's people that that will travel to you. There's people that will try to like get to know you and try it out, but still get to know that person. They still got to be around you, you
Mm.
know. So
Yeah, because I think that's kind of like I don't want to get off topic, but just out here, a lot of times people do that to you. Like, you go on a panel, you hang out, and then all of a sudden you're like their bestie, and then you're like, oh, I
yeah,
noticed the need. I noticed the need for that that acceptance. So I feel like in a relationship, I want that. I don't really need that out here, but like if you do date someone out here, you kind of do need that acceptance, like you said. Like if they're somewhere, you kind of want to pop up with them
yeah,
to kind of be next to them, but to actually be next to a body in real time, yeah, oh yeah. And I feel like my only own opinion, just my life, King, I can move. Like, so I can be the one to move. I don't have to stay. I'm not grounded to stay. So it'd be nice to move to another state and start a new life and be with the person that makes me happy. But I have a lot of relationship triggers. And I'm glad that you said that tonight, because I don't want to be hollered at. I just don't want to
yeah.
be.
So I'm gonna talk about triggers and stuff like that.
I get to stuttering and get nervous, and it's like, what? Why? And then I realize, when you love someone, King, you're willing to do anything for them. You're willing to learn. You're willing to change. Like it's not even an argument about. Like if you stepped over to the left wrong, you're like, next time I'm gonna step over to the left correct, right? But I feel like a lot of times we're we're overstepping, like we're looking too far. Like, let me ask you this question: when you get into a relationship with a woman, did she like spill her whole life story to you? Did she go into like her whole childhood and all the needs, and then you
yeah,
built
many
exactly?
times.
Because when you do that, you're building the bonds of where the system, where you were broke, and then
Yeah,
you're healing, right? So
yeah, right. So let me explain that. So
mhm.
when a woman you know gives me her heart, and she expresses herself in a way that she don't want nobody to know, I always still keep that. You know, you never tell anybody, especially their personal business, because God has given you responsibility. That's why they came to you. And don't look at it that it's yourself. I don't look at it as me. I look at it the spirit of me they're coming to. And when they do open up, you know, all I do is humble myself. That's the first thing you do. You just listen. Let them talk about everything. And then you understand. And then through experience, I'll tell them, you're not alone. You know, there's similar stories to yours, and just I don't know. It's just it's heartfelt. All I do is just, it breaks me up. So I just like, like, dang, so this happened. There's some crazy things that are going on to you females, and I understand. Especially when they happen when they're young. You know, and I have daughters, and I thank the Most High. Nothing with them. You know what I'm saying? It happened to them. They getting older and everything. So I salute my daughters. They stayed strong. They heard their father's voice. They're tough. They didn't fall into the traps. They stayed in groups. And like my other daughters, they stayed in with each other and stuff like that. No matter what, they're like twins. They just everywhere. So they always look out for each other. I was like that with my brothers and sisters. So I raised my children the same way. If they arguing with each other, I'm fighting both of them. I'm fighting all of them if they fighting each other. So it's a unity that you build, and it carries on when they get older.
That's how we're supposed to raise our children. So people, like I said, get to know, listen to the echo of my voice. It's real, no script, and it bothers me. You know what I'm saying? So over one little relationship, that shit's get old with. You know? But yeah, so trigger alerts. This is the next move. So going through these trigger alerts, I just want y'all to be, you know, just understand and go if you have any questions, concerns, and stuff like that, you know. And it's not like bringing it on out here. Um, you can always, give an example. It doesn't always gotta be directly at you. So, but it's times triggers and alerts. I heard, you know, allegedly, Sonny's story about her mom, letting the wrong men in the house and things happen. So I understand how that triggers people when they're like, how you let that man in the house? It triggered a lot of, and I had to go down to nature, science, and understanding. I'm like, okay, wait a minute, like something is triggering them from to take it so, and I'm thinking, I'm not thinking, you know, I'm not thinking why they're like that. So when you go to somebody and you hear their story, it's like, wow. And then you hear it online, another person's type of story. And I'm like, wow, I understand now. I get it. But not everybody's like that. Not everybody's on the bullshit, you know? Even though if you just met somebody, on anything, on any part of social media, even people be meeting each other on Facebook. There's preachers be, dipping and dabbing, grabbing females off of Facebook and stuff, part of the choir members and shit. That's how they creep in and stuff. Preacher be talking and stuff. Oh, you were great in the choir. I require you to come in my office now. You know what I'm saying? And they hooked up off of Facebook. So there's a lot of shit that be going on out there. People hooking up and linking up. 2024. I'm gonna get on Mika tonight.
Yeah, well, I mean, Mika. Hey, Mika, where you at, girl? I thought she would have been hit the link. Um, I think you have a good point, though. I mean,
So back to like I was saying, like,
hmm
people like, women telling me the things and so, like I've opened up to them too, you know. I did. I opened up some things to them, and it's like giving each other trust. So it's like, hey, this is, blah blah blah, blues blues blues. I understand what.
not the buzzy
What
buzzy.
yeah, that was hallelujah. Chopped it up and shit. Oh yeah. Yeah, so we go back and forth, and saying understanding.
Yeah,
So
you definitely need that. You need communication. I think the yin and the yang. And do you think? I need to ask you a question, King. Do you think opposites attract?
opposites attract.
Yeah. Like, say the guy's like a tough, rough and stuff, and then the girl's all calm and nice. Opposites attract. Do you think that that's really real? Like, that's,
Yeah, yeah. They don't want. I don't want. I hope
you don't
it is.
want them like you.
You know
That's
what I'm
what
saying? I don't
someone
want no.
said.
I don't want no.
Let's
Some
go.
woman coming in like tougher than me and shit. or just the same caliber. Hell
Yeah.
no.
It would be boring, I guess.
Yeah.
I know because that's why a lot of women don't pick like the good guy, right? Because they
You know,
feel
you might as well date a stud. You
oh
know,
oh boy.
might as well. You want a female that hard? No, I don't. I do not want one that hard. I'm good.
Yeah. Oh, you don't like the rough and tough stuff girls, the ones.
The loud ones that want to yell and argue and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know that there was this one that I couldn't even go on the panel, and she says, "Yeah, you ethnic, you." She just went all on me and shit like that. I'm like, I don't even know this woman. I'm like, I know you're an argumentative ass. I can't even have a conversation. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right. And that
Yeah.
says a lot because gentlemen do that too. Hmm.
Penny don't make change. Well, but yeah, so be what it do.
Would you date a woman older than you, like 10 years older than you or 7?
You know, if she's sexual,
I giggled all like a schoolgirl.
if
Sexual,
she's
eh?
sexual, yeah. I don't want to be sitting there like
You
she's
and
sitting there with us grin and we just rubbing hands and shit.
hey, welcome. That's El
Nope.
Negro. What's up, brother? Peace and
I want,
blessing.
I want more than that. Salute, salute, yo.
What meaning what?
Like she gotta be still fruitful. And there's women that are still fruitful on there. I've seen them. You know, I've seen. You ever seen a? Oh my gosh, athlete. She's like 60 years old. She got gray hair, but her hair is long, and curly
Yeah,
and shit. And she
yeah.
just got all her body, and she got the back to the front. I'm like, damn, you still got it.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, right. El Negro said he loves older men. I mean, older women. My goodness. So he's a
Oh
younger
my
man.
god.
He's a younger man. I know.
I lo-
He's a
yeah, I
younger
love older
man
women.
and he likes older women. So that's
Yes,
okay.
that's
I
salute,
think that
salute.
an older, mature woman could do a younger man some like benefits. Not because always like, why would you mess with a younger person? What would they benefit? But like, it seems like the younger generation is actually more mature than the old than people my generation. So I've
Yeah.
never dated someone younger than me, but I'm kind of interested. I just don't want them to be young, young, like not too young. But I,
Well, yeah, you don't want one that will take over your house, and bring his
yeah,
crew.
and bring his friends over and his crew. You're
Got
funny.
Scooby Gang and Purple Gang and shit like that, all kicking it in the house. Feet kicked on the damn coffee table and shit, playing games and shit.
You're more than
Wow.
welcome to come up and share El Negro if you'd like.
Wait a
He's
minute. I don't wait a minute. I just
he's
said
part
it.
of the community. He's a very good gentleman, manners and all. He
Okay.
might would love to introduce you to him. He's from No Cut. He's from the community. Definitely a very well-rounded gentleman. Speaks very, very intelligent. And it's so funny because again, here you are, young gentleman, strapping as you are. And you have a lot of insight to these things that are going on now that allows us to see because I feel like the older generation we are stuck in our ways, so we're going to do certain things like you said. Oh, you said it earlier, King. Like you said a
Wait
woman
a
can.
minute. So wait a minute. Hold on. Because it's those my you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't expect anybody to come up here yet. No disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. But like it threw the yeah.
Whatever you want.
Yeah, because it just threw it off. Like I didn't expect anybody to come up yet. And where were we talking about from come up?
Oh, we were talking about the relationship. If you would date an older woman.
Okay, but that's not what. Okay, I don't want to stop my show for that though. You know what I'm saying? I'm still I haven't invited nobody up yet. I mean, I'm still yeah,
I understand.
and no disrespect, but it just threw me off, baby. Yeah, we gotta introduce first. You know, my introduction. I've had a lot of trolls and a lot of different things that try to. That's what happened over there on the other channel. So I had to learn different things about
I understand. El Negro's not a troll though. I wouldn't call anyone to your panel that wouldn't stay to the topic or speak upon what you want. But I understand. You're fine. We can continue.
yeah, just yeah. Hold on, let me give me a minute.
Well, I was saying that I never dated a younger person, but I definitely would try. Not maybe in this lifetime, because what you like is what you like. And I think that's another relationship trigger for me. Um, I just like old school ways. So even though I still have to go with the times, I just like that old school cordial, the courting. I still believe in courting. I still think it's fun. That's when you get to find out, the things that you like or don't like about a person. And then you can kind of move from there. I don't think people want to be friend zoned, but I wonder if us women get friend zoned, because he did bring up a good point. He made another good point too. I meant to ask him. I was talking about something, but I would say that us women get friend zoned. I think we just kind of still stay around and still communicate because we still like them. I wonder if that's the same when we friend zone. I think we still like them. That's why we keep them around. But I think that may be an insecurity in relationships. So. But if you guys could hit the like, I'm waiting for the king to come back. Hi, Mika.
Hello.
Welcome.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Welcome, brother. El Negro.
What's good? What's good?
Blessings. El King, this is El Negro. El Negro, this is King, King of Commentary. This is his channel.
Hey, salute, bro.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
And Mika, this is El Negro. El Negro, this is Mika.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Well, thank you for coming, brother. King wanted to talk about relationship triggers tonight.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's just one of the topics. I mean, there's just That's just one of the topics. I mean, I'm going everywhere. I mean, but at the same time, like, salute, bro. Where you from?
I'm from Florida.
Tell me about you.
I'm from Florida, my boy.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, I'm from Broward, but I live in Palm Beach. Been here my whole life.
You sound like you're underwater a little bit, El Negro. Are you close to your mic?
I sound like I'm underwater still.
Oh, it's a little better now. Yeah.
Alright, my bad, I apologize.
No worries.
Like in kind of, I'm a little relaxing mode right now. But nah, I'm from South Florida. You feel me? 33, no kids. You feel me? Hardworking ass nigga. You feel me? Or individual. You feel me?
That's real.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tend to stay out of drama. I don't like I'm the oldest on both sides, so I don't really got no time to really be wasting on no bullshit.
It's
I
real.
just be trying to build, you feel me?
So what's your opinion on so basically you want to holler about older women?
But
What's your
we could
opinion
talk,
on older women?
I mean, I deal with older women because I feel like it's less games. You feel me? Like they
Well,
know
let me.
it.
What's the age? My bad. What's the age when you consider older women? What's the age?
All right, so I'm 33, so it's like anything older than me. You feel me? But it's not necessarily just the age because I go off of mentality. You feel me? Like I judge the mind, all that shit. So you feel me? Like you could be a badass older woman, but if those shit ain't together, then you you regular in my book. You feel me? Like you're a regular degular. Mm, ain't nothing that make you stand out, you know. So
So you saying like 15 years or like 10 years?
I'll
Like
put it on.
say, okay, you say you're
I'll put
33, so
like
you're looking at
13.
like
30,
47.
yeah, 47, some shit. Like I mean, I ain't gonna go like 60 or 80 or nothing like that. Dude. Nigga, like
Okay.
I
can't
would
be
do
wrinkly.
60.
Can't be wrinkly. Nah. I mean, that's you older. You
Yeah,
feel me?
I definitely am. Yes.
That's more so like that's more serious.
Yeah. But I
Okay.
get what you're saying, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I can see that. It's like it's a different generation because like my females, they're like either 5 years younger than me. You know what I'm saying? Or 7 years younger than me. So, and I feel like I tried dating females that are, you know, I'll say like when they get to their, I don't know why, but when they get to that 40 mark, they different. That I don't know if it's, and the crazy part about they're so beautiful, like they shaped so nice, like a, how should I say, like a model, you know, like the guy
Hourglass.
really kept their
Hourglass
body
shape.
real good. But
Mm-hmm.
but it's like they're like mean. They're like real mean. They're
Bitter.
like
You gotta stay away
I
from
don't
the
know.
bitter ones, bro. That's the
Yeah, I don't know. But they like it's like I want to date them, but they don't do what they want to what they're supposed to do.
you gotta
It's
know
hard
how
to
to
explain.
handle them, my boy. That's all it is. Every,
Yeah.
everybody, they got their thing that
Everyone,
they
yeah.
they submit to. You feel me? So you just gotta know the combination to get that submission.
Yes. And it's also if you desire it too. You pretty much can get whatever you're
Yeah,
desiring
if
or
you if
whatever
you
else,
want it, you gonna get it. You feel me?
Yeah,
Period.
if you really
Manifest.
desire it. Yeah. It's like it's not like I didn't date women in their 40s. It's just the experience I went through it, you know. It's the emotions that it's like a age that they hit that they feel like, like they feel like this is it and there's no more left after that, and it's not true. They'd be like, it's like it's hard to explain, but it gets into a depression, and I understand it because you're around the age, so it's like two of the same, around that age. It's like it doesn't always work. So that's why I say, go with the ones that's 5 years or, you know, um, a little down the line. But I don't like those people that go for like 20 years, 15 years, they 15 years apart, they 20 years apart.
So
It's like,
that's
they go
that's
through
really that's really gonna be robbing the cradle.
some-
Robbing the cradle.
Definitely.
Um,
Definitely.
A lot
I
of
feel,
men do that shit. A lot of men do that shit. They, robbing, going deep like that.
mhm.
And then when you're young, when you're 25, and then you get a girl that's 25 years old, she's not into you. She's into the niggas that's 47. You know?
yeah,
Mhm.
they want him a sugar daddy. They
Yeah,
want him to stab this nigga. You feel me?
they gone with them. It's more than yeah. It's not like the same like back in the day, sugar daddy. They really go out and be like, that's my boyfriend type shit. You know? These are different, man. These sugar daddies is their boyfriends.
Yeah. For
Yeah, I ain't trying to be a sugar daddy. Shit. Last sugar daddy I read about, shit, that nigga got killed by the sugar baby. I'm
oh,
good.
wow.
I'm good. She cut the nigga finger off. He get in the She killed him,
That's
cut his
wild.
finger off.
That's
It's
wild. That's
getting
wild.
dangerous out here. You gotta
Salute
be.
promo doctor. Hey, love.
Hi,
Missed
promo
you.
talking.
Took the finger, let the cash up yourself, and still
Right.
got killed. Nah, bro. I don't want to.
All
I don't
right.
want to.
So
I don't want to pay for luck. I feel like that's fake. You feel me? That's material. You feel me? Nah.
okay. So we're going with triggers, right? So okay. Here's a male's point of view. I'm gonna have on this one. So like, what do you get with? What do you think about a mama's girl? One that's really close to their mom, and they put their mom on the business, and you have no. It's like if you say something,
There's no
like,
privacy
you're the
and no
bad guy.
privacy and no say. Or the mama has the last word on like the decision making and all that shit. That's a problem because you feel me. If I'm in a relationship with you, am I in a relationship with you, or am I in a relationship with you and your mom?
And
Like,
basically, and her mom. Yeah.
uh,
You're
that's
the
gonna
bad
be a
guy if
problem.
you try to separate them. If you
Yeah,
try to like,
yeah, that's a turn. That's a trigger and a turn off because you feel me. It's like, yeah, you grown, but you really ain't grown because you feel me. Like, kind of like dependent on that support.
hey, what about she has a older brother or cousins and stuff like that, or even sisters that kind of get involved with her. I don't know if you have anybody have in that
Oh, you
situation.
talking about, yeah, like in all y'all shit. Like, hell no, bro, that's a problem. That's problematic. That's
Mm.
problematic. Like I said, am I in a relationship with them or I'm in a relationship with you? So it's like,
Exactly.
nigga, I don't all that. I can see if okay if I'm mistreating you and all that shit, but if as far as all that other shit, like, nah, bro, you can't be doing that. That's too much.
Right, right, right. And
Like,
when you
it's
came up
not
here, I don't
boundaries.
want you to take offensive because
Nah, I was
you get people that they're
I
trolls, and I don't
understand.
know who they. I know she's good people. I trust Janet, but is this, she some is this man? I don't know who the fuck come on my panel, bro.
Yeah,
The
man,
people be
I
trying
ain't
to some
tripping.
bullshit.
I ain't tripping, bro. I ain't tripping, bro.
So, nah, you good people. I just gotta
Um,
catch your vibration.
Yeah, man, that's all it is, bro. That's all it is. I ain't tripping about it.
Yeah,
So
he had to trust me. That's all. He had to trust that what I was telling him was the truth. But again, I will stand up for you, El Negro. You just actually witnessed me do something in the black sector.
Yeah,
And
yeah, I just saw
again,
that.
I'm here doing something different with my
Yeah,
other friends because you have to be like that out here. Everything isn't on one speed. Okay. We can slow down. So as you follow with me, bro, I respect that because I know what you told me today and I'm going to help you. And when you do what you got to do on your panel, King will come because we want topics. We're tired of that other stuff. Okay.
yeah. It's
So
real, man.
till people stand up and start saying that, then, we're just going to all be in a box that I'll never be in. I'll leave. And they hate when I leave, bro, but I have to because I have to keep going. I need to find, like-minded people that we can have conversations and not disrespect the host or anyone out there because we are good people. Like we can show that our community is good. We're not the ones that, not everyone's a troll. Even though I do carry that name, I carry it well. But as Empress Troll, I would tell the trolls that they can set that down and that they can actually get up and have a real conversation. So yeah, I'll stand up for you, bro. You got manners. You was raised right. And I want you to find the love that we're talking about because a relationship, you say you have no children. You find a woman that don't have no children and cordially date her and get married and make you a family. You right. That's the future. That's what we
right,
want.
Real
it's
spill.
real. It's real. Like this is what my channel's about. But I want people to express, but I gotta get to know your vibration first. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, people come up here so disrespectful, and I don't know where they're coming from. So, I'm paranoid shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
Hey,
like that, man.
you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong for that,
I'm
man. You
tired
ain't
of
wrong
this
for
shit.
that. You ain't wrong for that. I respect you because you doing that. You feel me? You ain't wrong. It's just like any other company, they got a vet who coming through. You feel me? So you ain't wrong.
So why you here, El Negro? Tell me, give me a trigger. What triggers you in a relationship, or
I mean, like, okay, so say like if I jump in your DM, right? Don't hit me with no cash app signs, bro. Don't hit me with no cash apps, no none of that. Let's talk.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. Yeah,
Don't hit me asking me, oh, can I do this? Can I do that? I don't even know your name, lady.
yeah, they do that first. Yes, I seen that happen. They're like the only way you can talk to me. You want my phone number. The only way to get my phone number. See that cash app right there. Yeah, I see that shit happen. I've seen them do
Yeah,
some
so you got
some
me paying,
plays.
you got me paying to talk to you. The what I look like?
You ever had one? This was crazy. Like you start talking to them, and they're like, you know what? I'm not gonna have a phone tomorrow. You're like, what? Yeah, my phone's about to be off.
Oh
Can you
yeah,
help pay my
shit,
phone
I
bill?
don't know what to tell
You
you.
know what I'm
Shit,
saying? You're like, what the fuck? I only
I
got to
don't
talk
know.
to you for 2 days, and then you want me to pay your phone bill? Yeah, I've seen that shit years ago, bro.
Don't you hate this? Don't you hate this? Oh, look out for me. I'm gonna pay you back. Yeah. No, you ain't got no job. How the fuck you gonna pay me back? What?
Well, it goes by. Okay, she's so okay. Let me tell you this. You know, you do gotta you gotta pay something. And it's not like you. It's
Hey,
like
I ain't got no problem paying.
yeah,
You
you
feel me?
gotta.
Like,
I've
yeah, I
helped
mean,
out.
like,
No,
yeah, I help, but it ain't finna help in like, bro. Look, you got a 90-day trial period with me. You feel me?
yeah.
You got 3 months to show me. And you
Dang,
probably
give
gonna
him
get
3
less than
months?
that. Cause you probably gonna get less than that.
I
If
was
you don't
like,
make it past
damn.
the first 30, you ain't gonna get to the 90.
See, like, well, it's like, if it comes down with to money and straight off the bat, it's not good. If you had to if you had to put $1, you have no choice but to put a man as far as going on a date or whatever. You got to put something out.
Of
There's no,
course.
but if it's more than that, if it's a repeat cycle, you paying this now you paying that, now you the motherfucking now you
A
pay the
tab
house
going
bill.
a tab going up.
Yeah,
tab
the tab going
tab
straight
going
up.
tab
They'll pay
going
the
up.
car note, you know. And yeah, and you're not even like really getting that love. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's crazy.
It's
So yeah,
material love. It's
yeah,
material love. It ain't genuine love. You feel me?
yes,
And that's what a lot of people gotta separate. You feel me? It's like, do you want the material love or do you want the genuine love?
facts, facts, facts. So then
Because a
when it
lot of
does come
people want
to,
the materials and they don't want the love. They just want the materials.
that's all the time right now, and it's sad. And it's not just one particular age. They're pretty much all of them. It's like a
Yeah,
seed.
yeah,
It can
it's
blossom.
all of them. It's a mentality. That's the thing. You
Yeah,
feel me? It's not age. It doesn't. It, it deals with mentality and you feel me, and where
right,
you
right.
are as an individual. You feel me? Like
Facts.
that's what it's about, real spill. Because we as individuals, we all grow. You feel me? Differently. You feel me? So everybody ain't equally yoked. So if you unequally yoked and you get in a situation where you ain't supposed to be at, it ain't gonna work. And then you gonna be trying your best to make it work, but it just ain't meant to be. And a lot
Yeah,
of people is chasing rainbows.
Right.
yeah.
Some
That
So,
shit
people
don't fucking
dream.
exist.
Mika, baby, tell me a trigger. Give me a relationship trigger. Hello.
Give me a second. I'm gonna tell you one in a minute. I have a
Okay.
situation.
Okay. You want to go with Janet?
Well, what? Me?
Yes. A relationship trigger, or it doesn't have to be a relationship, but just a trigger. Like with the opposite.
Oh, I told mine when they start hollering.
Hollering.
Yes.
Like we rephrase it then.
So like we're
Like,
in the car driving and we're talking about something and then you start raising your voice. It'll
oh,
trigger me to raise my voice.
yeah.
And yeah. And I don't like that because I feel like, you stay calm, I'll stay calm. But I'm learning to, even when they get upset, to try to stay calm. I'm learning. But it's a bad trigger. You get this, your voice octane goes up. I'm automatically like, who the hell you talking to like that? Yeah, it triggers me. I don't like to be hollered at. I'm not your child.
I feel you. So is it more like hollering or raising the voice? Because
Yeah.
like say for instance, there's a two different. You guys don't agree, and like what I'm saying, blah 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 blah, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah, blah, blah.
that trigger me. Yes.
Oh wow, okay,
Mm.
okay.
You
So
can say it without
Yeah,
all that
yeah,
assertiveness.
because that's how arguments start. You feel me?
Right.
It's
Thank
not
you.
what you it's
Okay,
not
girl,
what
that's
you
how
say.
arguments start. When you
It's
jump
not what
up
you
and
say.
raise your
It's
voice
not
for no
what you
reason.
say. Yeah, it's not
How
what
you
you say,
say
it's
it.
how you say that shit.
Right.
You feel me?
Right,
It's
right.
Right.
not
Okay.
it's not the delivery man, it's the package and how
That-
you package that shit.
yes. Yes. And you talk to me nice. You hear me?
So then, and
You
then
talk to
when
me.
he's raising his voice and he's like on top of the roof, it's over with, huh?
But I've been with a man that literally did it, and I
Yeah,
actually got broken down and started to be like, "Oh my God, okay, yes, yes." So no,
Lord,
it went
that's
all
deep.
the way over. It went above and beyond. It went to the moon and back, and I still was like, "No, no," because I know what it was, but I didn't think that, like, so when you give someone too much power, they can become power.
Aggressive,
Yes,
change, yeah,
yes.
manipulate, and
Yes, because if I would have nipped it in the butt and when it first started, though, it may not have gone all the way to where it went.
see, that's why I hate when certain men be like that because it takes
Yeah,
the
it's
kindness.
definitely a trigger.
It
yeah,
takes the
that's like that
kindness for weakness.
narcissistic
Listen
behavior.
here, when it takes these men, some of these men, when it takes kindness for weakness, like
Yes.
especially trying to pick out a weakness and just that's kind of dangerous. That's kind of psychotic a little bit.
That's narcissistic, bro.
Oh, I get it.
Like for real, like you're basically weaponizing my trigger
So what about
against
a
me.
woman that's like that? What
That's
about a woman that's like that? That's like just like you're the one quiet. You know what I'm saying? Like, but she's the one that's just hovering over you and just constantly. What do you feel about that?
I'm gonna cut your ass off.
Right.
I'm gonna stop fucking with your ass.
But what if you in the house? So what if you're in the house and like it's like
So
your shoes
it's getting
off
to
and
that
everything. You
point. It's getting to
comfortable and
that
shit
point.
like that. You
I'm
comfortable.
walking away. I ain't gonna get the fuck around and get back in my zone.
I like that. He walks away, at least.
I mean, I get it. That sounds easy.
I
Look at you.
done did it.
Look at King.
I done did it
So
plenty
I'm saying, like,
times. I
I'm
done
talking
did
about,
it
like, walk
plenty
out the
times.
house. Like, you talk about,
Yeah,
let
walk
me
the
put my
fuck
clothes
away.
on. It's like, let me put my clothes on. What this shit? You know what I'm saying? And get up in the
Walk
middle
the
of that.
fuck away. Walk the fuck away. I ain't going to jail for you, cause on God, I already know
Yeah.
what's gonna happen.
Okay.
I already know what's gonna happen. You ain't finna play police games with me.
All right. What if you're in another county and your car is broke down and you can't get no way out that bitch?
Look like I'm hitchhiking. Any means necessary.
Wow.
I'm walking. I'll meet you at the county.
Yeah, you kind of young, so I get it.
I'm
I get it.
different, but I'm different. Oh, God, I'm different. You is not
Hello.
finna. You is not finna be torturing me. You feel me? And think I'm finna just be sitting up here taking this abuse. You got me fucked up.
Thank you. At least he knows what it was. You know.
Yeah, that's the abuse. That's the abuse.
Hey, it is. You got to recognize it, though, right? And women can be narcissistic too. So,
Yes. So I'm glad we're speaking on crazy stuff. But Mika, baby, it's your turn. What is a trigger that happened?
Oh God, you raising your hand at me is a trigger for me.
Oh,
I don't like it. You
like
yeah.
raise your
how?
hand at me, that makes me feel like I'm one of your children or I'm lower than you. Mm-mm. Don't work that way for
Like
me.
pointing your finger, like or like yeah. Explain that
All
one.
of
Like
it. All of it. The
okay,
finger, the making a fist, that triggers me.
all right. What if okay? You ever you ever been in a situation where you yelling at the person? Do you ever yell at the man? Were you guys ever yelling? Do you ever get into like we met me and you never. We never got we out of 7 years we never got no yelling. But
No,
you ever
but
been with somebody
any
that?
guy that I ever dated, to answer your question, any guy I ever dated, I don't raise my voice. I talk just the way I talk to you and anybody else. I would not raise my voice. But when they come to realize that I'm not doing what they want, they raise their voice or they use their fist, and I don't like it.
Oh shit! Hell no! You should have told me, girl. What?
You know
Welcome,
exactly who I'm talking about, but I'm not going to call the person's name.
Yeah, don't tell me those little fists. But
welcome,
anyway,
promo doctor.
Hey,
salute, promo
salute,
doctor.
salute, salute, guys.
Salute.
Salute, salute.
I see you got a new member on here. Nice to meet
Hey,
you.
promo.
El
Nice to
Negro,
meet
this
Hey,
you.
is
guys.
promo doctor. Promo doctor, this is El Negro.
Salute,
Hello.
salute. Nice to meet you.
Salute.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, Mika. Hey, King.
Hey, promo
Hey,
doctor. How you
Empress.
doing?
Hey.
Everybody.
Right?
I'm waiting
And
for you to come here.
Yeah, I was doing some late night shopping. I said, let me hop on real fast.
That's what's up.
oh, fun. I love shopping.
Right?
yes, my toes curled. I cheesed as hard as I could. I'm with you, girl, in spirit.
And I don't want to kill your mood or anything, but we're on a topic of triggers in relationships or any like opposite that you was attracted to, but they triggered you and shit.
Ooh, yeah, I did hear you guys talking about that. I'm a pretty like namaste calm person in general,
Yeah,
but I don't like inconsiderate people. I really that rubs me the wrong way because I'm just so considerate. Like I literally go
yeah,
out my way to be considerate. But I've learned don't give someone and expect it back in return. You know, it's just if you're gonna do it, just do it. Don't
that's a good
expect
one.
anything back, and so that's what I've learned from that. So me going into it that way, I don't get so frustrated as I used to in the past, if that makes
Yes,
sense. Hmm.
yes, yes. Makes a lot of sense. I like that one because that's like me. That's part of me too. Like you do stuff. Like extra, like paying bills or you're doing around the house certain things, and the person's not being considerate. Yeah, that hurts.
Hmm.
That
Yeah,
definitely hurts. That hurts
I
more than I guess a reaction or something. Because being inconsiderate is like you put in your effort, you put your heart in, you put in you trying to put everything in there. That's why it takes. That's why it's so sensitive on it.
exactly. Yeah, so that's like one of the worst things. But like I said, I've learned in life, you just gotta learn how to handle things. When you know, right? Like if you know how a person moves, you know what to expect most of the time. you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true.
Not saying it's
Yep.
right all the time, just to be clear, but you just kind of know what to expect to not get yourself all riled up, you know.
True.
I must have missed yours. What's one of your triggers?
Well, you spoke on one of them. That's you're the only one that came close to one of mine. So that one is being inconsiderate. Another trigger is and we spoke about. I guess I spoke a lot about 'em, mama's girl. I can't get into a mama's girl like I used to, especially at our age and stuff like that. And you just got your mom, and your mom brings a lot of information too. She talks to everybody, so she got the whole house, the whole family thinking some type of narrative towards you. He's no
Of
good.
course.
And it does start off with that's what the narrative start off is with the family. Oh, this nigga's
Yeah.
no good. Oh, he's so this and that. But the female sees him different. That's the reason why she's with him.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah. Families, when they see you're in a new relationship, there's always somebody that got something to say. It's not always the most pleasant thing.
Yeah,
But, we're older now. You would think people would know better just to kind of like follow your heart and do what's best for you. But sometimes people just have that real close family bond, and they just can't separate the two.
right. Or another one is that they will have children, but they're not like as close as they are as like I am to mine. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like they're more into the male and just push the kids aside. I'm the type to have a family time. Like, hey, I don't want to just be sitting in the bed. Let's go do something with the children. Like let's go out, let's splur out and stuff like that. So that's my real pet peeve. Like when a woman doesn't is not really into the children and they don't have real outside family values and stuff as building working together. You know, it's more like just let them go play and stuff like that. Let them stay on their tablets, let them stay on their phones. I mean, I'm like, let's go out and do something. You know, so I'm that type of person.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. You want to get
Yeah,
kids out the house. Hmm.
yeah, you gotta
Sports.
understand too, though, King. It's a lot of different parents out there. You feel me? So, like, you might meet a female that have kids, and she might not be a parent to her kids as you are a parent to yours. You feel me?
Hmm. I know
So,
some of them.
I understand where you coming from, and yeah, that's one of my pet peeves too. Even though I don't have kids, if was to deal with a female that has children and she doesn't engage with her kids like that, yeah, I'm gonna put me a disappearing that just
Yeah,
because I
I
just
did that.
that's nah. I'm gonna put a little Houdini around it, bitch, for real,
Right.
just because I don't subscribe to that. My mom was good. I had a good mom, so I I would feel wrong about being with a female that didn't take her parenting serious.
Another one is cooking. I love
Oh
to
yeah,
cook.
if
I
you can't cook,
love to
bro,
cook.
don't even holler at me.
Yeah,
Don't
this is
even holler at
Florida. Yeah,
me. If you can't cook, don't even talk to me.
like yeah. If it's just like microwave shit and and easy macaroni and cheese and stuff.
Yeah, you
Nah,
better be making it from scratch.
yes. And if you can't make it from scratch, make that shit taste like some KFC shit. You know what I'm saying? Something. Yeah. I love to cook. I love to cook. I new ideas. You know, I just and I'm thin. I eat a lot. I still eat a lot, and I still
Shout
keep
out
my
to
my
myself.
weight. What's that?
I got a fast ass metabolism, so I ain't got to worry about that.
Right.
I got a fast ass metabolism. My shit ain't slow down yet.
So you get a good female that cook and throw down. Especially in the middle of the
Oh
night,
yeah,
you watching a movie, and she's like, you know what? I'm gonna go. We both hungry, and she just throws down something, and it takes her like 15 minutes, and it's like a meal that take looks like it took a couple hours. Oh yeah, yeah, you got a good one. I've seen. I mean, try some what she did some croissants. Put them in the oven, and then she buttered them, and then she got some meat and stuff, and mixed it with taco, and then she added some other stuff, and then put some sour cream and some oh that shit was too good. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. It's like, and you
yeah,
go to
put some
bed like
shit
that.
together. Yeah, put some shit
Yeah.
together.
So what's you guys expectations like of ladies, since it's the fellas here, right? What's your expectations of ladies in regards to like dating and cooking? Like, do you think that she should treat you like husband status and like go all out Thanksgiving every Sunday, or like
Mm-mm.
what's your expectation on like
No.
a meal
I,
when you do see it?
I,
I'll let you go
wouldn't-
first.
I
Go ahead.
wouldn't, yeah, I wouldn't expect that, but I mean, as far as you could do a little something, but I'm not gonna make you do no Thanksgiving. Like, nah, not out the gate. Like, if we're gonna be doing Thanksgiving, we gotta be talking for some years. You feel me?
Yeah.
You gotta be in that, and I ain't trying to be around your peoples like that, and you ain't trying to be around my peoples like that. You feel me? We ain't gonna be locked in. You feel me?
Well, yeah,
For real, for
that's
real.
what's up. But it's like, what is your expectations like? What is your what do you expect from her?
Like you
Like
got
when you, if you
like
wanted
if,
that
if
one,
we I want we if for one you ain't gonna be cooking by yourself, we gonna cook together. You feel me? Like
yeah,
I'm
okay,
with
that was
that
about to
type of
say
shit.
that.
Like
Yeah,
I come through. You feel me? We gonna cook together, but I like I that's my expectations. I expect you to cook at least. You feel me? Like you ain't gotta cook every time, but at least know how to, just in
well,
case. You feel me?
more than just cooking. Well,
It's
what other
more than
stuff?
yeah,
Like
it's more than
put it
just
all
cooking,
together
but
in the
like
package.
you gotta be a good cook, good person, good excellent communication skills. You feel me? Uh, of course, gotta be on your grown woman. Even if you ain't on your grown woman, as long as you trying, you feel me? Like I help you, you feel me? But if you ain't trying to do better than what I look like, trying to encourage you to do better, if you ain't trying to do better, you feel me?
Right.
We working backwards, you feel me? Like we working against each other. That's why I say y'all like we gotta be equally yoked. Like if you're gonna be dealing with that person, deal with that person, be focused on that. A lot of
Yeah,
people indecisive about what they want. So you feel me?
yeah, I get it. So,
You gotta know
what
what
your
you want. If you don't know,
expectations is pretty good. She,
I expect you to be on your shit. Period. Be on your shit. Have your shit together. Cause I'm putting my pieces together. So once we put our puzzle together, everything gonna match.
so
Whatever
what
I'm
about the
lacking,
mirror?
I'm not lacking nothing. Cause I already got my old lady. You feel me? My
Yeah.
old lady
So,
herself. You feel me?
what about
So
the mirror? Like, what is she expected from you?
I
Or
mean,
like, exactly, like,
she expect me to respect her and you feel me, conduct myself as a well-rounded individual out here. You feel me? Like I'm not out here disrespecting her, doing all that extra shit. You feel me? She want me to get me. She don't ask me for shit. You feel me? If I do anything for her, I do it because I want to. You feel me? She
yeah,
independent. She don't need me. She want me. You feel?
right,
That's the difference. Like motherfuckers get with people because they need them. They don't get with people because they want them.
yeah. And
It's
they, a
what you
lot
can
of
do
them
for
right
them,
now, they get
not
with
what
it
we
because
can
they
do for
need.
each other.
I mean, want.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I like
They get
that
them want.
because you
So,
want.
like, okay, so like mine, I would love a woman to cook. I like her to be educated too. Like I like a female to teach me some stuff. I love that. I love a woman to sit. I'll sit there and listen to her talk. And I'm just, I'm gravitating to some things that, like, dang, she's got a different mind. That makes me want to make love to it. So that right there, you got to be strong, sharp in the head. Um, the financial part, I'm not really concerned. If she knows how to be survive. Be a survivalist. That if someone was a crumble, that she knows how to help, make the house stand, or wherever we go, help build it up and make it stand. Help take care of, keep things in order. Children or not, you know, um, she's got to have like, she got to know where she's from, who she is. I like a female. Like I always ask them, like what is your nationality? What is your race? And I'm talking about my own people, and they don't know fully. They just say I'm black. I got Indian, but what part of Indian? There's different types, and they don't know. They only heard from what their great grandma said. You
Mm-hmm.
know. So that's a pet peeve. So it's like I want you to know yourself. Um, and like I said, she has to love children and love her children, and yeah, and be a spiritual female. She got to be spiritual. She got to know God. So, so these are the same as with me. I'm spiritual. You know, I got a lot to offer. I'm building up. You know, things to survive, and I got a resting place. I got stability. I got a place for her to rest. Her children. A field for them to play in. Um, what else? I definitely got a mind. I know myself, who I am, and my nationality, where I come from. Um, what else? I'm willing to travel. I'm the type that's love to travel. I'm willing to travel wherever you want to go. I don't always sit still. And if I have to move, I'm moving where she's moving with me, wherever I go. You know. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for, and that's who I am.
No, I think those are like real fair answers. I was curious because I was like, I wonder, because us ladies, we might assume that you guys might want one thing, and really it might not be that serious, and you might not want all that we think. So I wanted to get a little insight, or if any single ladies out there is listening, hey, now you know they're not expecting a whole lot, you know.
Right.
I
You
definitely
really
expect
ain't. You
communication.
really ain't.
I think communication is important.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Always be willing to talk about it and then let go. I think a lot of times people can't let go. And I think that's where, we can't grow.
Yeah, yeah. Holding grudges keep a lot of people from growing as individuals. You feel me? Because they holding on to that past hurt instead of letting it
Right.
go, and instead of them letting it go, is making them bitter.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Right.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
And it grows too, and it roots, and that's why you gotta like, and that's how you do examine yourself. Sometimes you gotta see what you did wrong to reverse that too. Like maybe I was wrong. Maybe, and even though it looks like, that person's wrong, it's just that why did the situation happen? So you always look at yourself too. I was gonna do that because I don't want to bring that pain, of triggers and stuff. She could be the perfect female, but she could be like similar to like certain things that bother me because of something in the past. So that's the reason why you begin to clean yourself up before you hop into something. And it's all right to go on a date.
Oh, true.
I don't have to be sexual.
Yeah,
Saying
ain't
so.
nothing wrong with just rapping. You feel me? Like you don't always gotta just smash, bro. Like everything's overly sexualized, bro. Like
Right.
what happened to really getting to know people, bro? Like y'all just treating people like pieces of meat. Like, oh yeah, he fine as fuck. Oh, she's sexy in a bit. Like, damn, you don't want to explore their mind. You ain't trying
You
to
know how
see.
that's crazy how you brought that up because my mind was getting to know that person. Their mind was on that bullshit. And you don't realize that
Right,
till
right.
it crashes. And you realize now that's what it's about. My mind was more on you and trying to get to know you because you made yourself this type of person to get to know. But your mind is on this, sexual rising and all this stuff, and you figured it out like, damn, she took a piece out of you, and for what? For her enjoyment, and at the same time, like all the stuff that you looked up to that person is gone. You know, crazy shit.
Yeah, and
High expectations.
Right.
So
No, when I was
Yeah,
when I
go
was
ahead.
oh sorry, when I was single, I just got out of grad school and I was like, all right, I think I'll start dating. But I didn't want to date without a purpose. And I said, you know what, this date, because I went on like maybe 10 dates like for that summer after everything was over. And then I was like, I really just want to go on this date and have this guy stimulate me mentally, like let's try that and see
yeah,
where it goes. And that was the best decision I made. When you invest into yourself and really see, because as ladies, we know when we on a date with y'all, if your mind is on our intellect or physical, we know. We could tell very quickly. So it worked out and we wound up getting married, so like you really do have to value
wow, that's
your
hard.
time and who you go on your dates. But I'm not saying that will happen for everybody or the first date you go on, but you just really gotta see what they're really into. And if they're into your mind, that's the best place to start.
Right. That's
Hmm.
good. I like that. That's a good. I like that. You know.
Yeah, it's hard, because you go on a lot of dates and the physical is there on both ends, but like you got to put that to the side. It's a lot of stuff going on out there,
Yeah.
you don't want to get caught out there. And we're older now. I would think the panel's a little like close to 40 or a little over 40. When you know better, you do better, and you make better decisions. So if you focus on their mental and see where they're coming from and ask quality questions, that's the best thing you could do.
Right. I hope you guys can push some likes as you enter the building. Salute to everybody. Charles girl.
Man, this
Charles
is a good
girl.
conversation. I ain't gonna
Well,
lie.
yeah, I'm like I said, I'm changing my direction on my channel. These are real topics that people want to hear, want to listen to. It's not always about the drama and all the bullshit. This is real life stuff, real life. So, and I know a lot of us are sexual, so it's good to talk about things that kind of bother you and stuff. Trying to be with somebody and they ain't on the right page. Um, and those some that got good ones now. Don't take that away. There's good people out there too, and they're teaching us that their love is out there. It's not gone. It's just you gotta find it. Gotta find it. It's out
Yeah,
there.
it's a needle in the haystack, man. Once you find that shit, don't let it go. You feel me?
I just
Exactly.
got us something that took
Once you
out took
find it,
5
don't
years
let
out
it
of my
go.
life. I just got us something that just took 5 years out of my life. So yes, it's no problem. Like I'm resting. You know what I'm saying? So and I just hopped into something after that for like 7 months or 8, something like that. No, yeah.
Yeah, you
So
speak. You speak, and you ain't allowing yourself time to heal.
yeah,
And
and I
then that's
believe
where that
that
passion,
being vulnerable
go
from my
ahead.
ex,
Yeah,
being vulnerable from my ex and shit. I hopped into something, and men can be vulnerable too. You ain't that
oh, yeah,
motherfucking tough.
most
Like
definitely.
shit. I didn't know I was. Somebody told me that shit. When stuff ends and then you start looking and looking back, people come and talk to you about the story. And they're like, you know
Right.
what? You were vulnerable, bro. Stop acting like you wasn't. You wouldn't be
Mm-hmm.
throwing that shit out there like that. You were pissed, you know?
Right.
So
Exactly.
I had to get an understanding of myself.
Uh, I definitely had to learn myself too. You feel me? I had to learn myself to figure out what the hell I really wanted.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I had to, you got to learn yourself before you can learn anybody else. If you don't know yourself, how you gonna know what you want? How you gonna know what you go for? You feel me?
Facts.
And a lot of motherfuckers ain't even got no identity. So you feel me? If you ain't got no identity, how you gonna know?
Yeah, that's true.
It's true. And if sometimes you just gotta date out the box. Like maybe not try to date the same type of guy or date the same type of girl,
Type of
date
girl.
something a little different. Sometimes people grow on you. You just really gotta hang out with them and don't rush into anything. I say a good 3 months, you could if you're hanging out with the person consistently, you could kind of get a good idea how they are for the most part. Not
90-day trial
everyone.
period.
And you're
Yeah.
right too. I mean, like I did that. I mean, like you did. It was two different types of people. That's one thing I would never do is date somebody similar. That's crazy. Oh yeah, you look just like my ex.
Right.
You know.
That's a
But
trigger
Right.
like,
right there. That's a trigger in
yeah,
itself.
I
Trigger
was
in
like, hell
itself. You look
no.
just like that bitch. Having flashbacks just being around you.
Yeah, but yeah, I get what she's saying though. Even a similarity, even they're not looking like each other, but like some type of similarity. And I thank God I didn't get into that, but it's like two different. I don't know. I don't know how to explain that shit, but it's like just a different type of energy that I shouldn't have got into. You know, it's like this when you're truthful and you out here trying to be honest, and you mix your spirit with deception and greed and shit. You
Right.
don't. You gotta watch the females. Even the females gotta watch the men. Like the
We just gotta
devious
watch each
mind.
other. We gotta watch each other because everybody motive ain't pure.
Yeah. So that goes with conversation. It goes with getting to know and stuff. But also too, people can hide that shit.
Yeah,
Like they
you
can
gotta have
hide
it.
like,
That's where your discernment come from, though.
well, that's where
Your
it comes
gut,
from. Men,
your gut gonna
that's what it
tell
comes
you.
from.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Let me tell you about the power of females. They're strong in the mind than men. Yeah, we are the those higher vessels. We're the stronger vessels, and they're the weaker vessels. But when it comes to the mind, yeah, they can contend to control more than the man because, like, say for instance, a man is abusive. He's abusive and all that shit, and she's putting up with it. All he has to do is cheat on her. Some of them are like that, but I've seen so many triggered like that. That's all it took for him to stop beating on you is him to cheat on you, and she gets
Mhm.
all like controlling and shit. You're not gonna touch me again, bitch. You ain't gonna fucking do shit. You go with that bitch, and put up with all this abuse, but it takes that, to cheat. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Yeah. So it's crazy, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
because
like to.
it's called the representative. Those 3 months, you'll get the best person in the world.
Yeah, thank
You
you.
know.
Okay, you brought that out. Good.
Yeah, the
3 months. It,
representative.
it is like 3 months. Yes. And then they start showing their true colors. That's wild. I didn't think of that.
Hmm.
Hmm. They already know they on the chopping block, so they on their best behavior.
Um, Charlie's Girl. This may sound strange. My husband is the opposite of what I generally find physically attractive. Yes, I've been there. I've been there. But it's just that you find the mind attractive.
Yeah,
You
that's what
find,
it
but you
is.
say his personality, his character is like lively and shit. You
Yeah,
know?
it's other traits that attracted you to him besides
Yeah.
that. The look.
I've been there. I've been there before. So it's not always the looks. It's like something else can attract you.
Yeah, people got
Exactly.
other people got trillions of attributes out here, you feel me? And different people like different things. So
Yeah. Hello, love.
And then
Anything
with all these men and women out here, shit, I think it's like 2 people for each motherfucker.
Wow. That's some good statistics.
But look, I ain't with that polygamy shit though. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, you done kicked it in about now
Oh
because that's
Lord,
one of our part of our
oh
topic.
Lord, hell no,
Yeah,
I
you say
ain't
you
doing
started
it.
talking about that, King. What's up?
I ain't
Ready?
Okay.
doing
Let's
it. I
go.
ain't doing it.
All right, let's go with before we get into it. Has anybody? I mean, just put it on the table. Let me hold on. Let me put my I gotta do it first. So before we start, like, has anybody been in threesomes? That's where polygamy starts.
Oh
You
shit.
know, have y'all been into threesomes like by choice or by accident? My was by accident, but I'll get to the. For anybody else,
My shit was by accident.
Mine was by accident.
okay, who want to go first? Wait a minute.
I gotta tell the experience, cuz.
Wait a minute. I gotta ask everybody. Jenny, have you ever had a threesome?
Yes.
Okay. Are you willing to explain it, or you don't have to?
Yes.
Okay. What about you, promo doctor?
No, I have not. It's too late for me now, too. No, I'm just kidding.
Amen. Amen. Salute to you, sister. Salute to you for sticking
Yeah,
to
don't
your.
don't let the devil get into none,
I'm not.
man.
I'm
Yeah,
Okay.
just
don't
playing with
don't
y'all.
let
I'm
the
not
devil
trying to
use
do
it.
none of that.
Don't let the devil use it, man. Don't let the devil use
Okay.
it.
Oh no,
So
this
who wants to
this
go
it's
first?
peeled off now. It's polished off in the bookshelf somewhere.
Mine was actually 20. I would have been 20. So,
Okay. Oh, you want to give an age? Oh,
well, I was
damn.
20. You asked for the time that it happened. I mean,
Yeah,
Okay. Fine. That's fine. That's fine.
open my
So,
early
like,
20s.
so tell me. We'll go with Janet. So, how, tell me how it started, and did you like it? What your experience?
so I actually met a gentleman who was interested in it. At that time, I wasn't. I was liking him, so I was kind of willing to do what he wanted to do. He had what took us to a bar. In the bar, met a lady. Kind of knew the lady. Didn't know how I knew the lady. I'm a talkative lady, and I sold clothes at that time, so customers. So we asked her if she wants to go back to the house with us through him kind of pulling it in because I didn't do any of it. I just smiled and went along with it. He took her back to the house. We had champagne and we started to talk and he was playing music. He went in the other room. I started talking to her and found out she was my second cousin. So nothing happened,
Wow.
but
Wow.
we sure enjoyed the wine. And when I drove her home in his car, and yeah, that was my threesome.
Yeah.
So, like, okay, so you
Damn.
okay? He had sex with her.
Not at all. She
Oh,
explained to him that this is my second cousin. I was
Oh, that's wild.
more.
it almost
I
happened.
backed her up as a
That
woman should, and then I took her home in his car.
and she got saved. She got saved by the bell.
Yeah, I got saved. Yeah, I got saved.
That shit is wild. Okay. Oh, go ahead,
Yeah,
L.
she definitely got saved by the bell. All right,
Mr.
but
L.
mine's was a little more ratchet than that. A little bit more ratchet than that. It was this girl named Wonder Breed on the hood. So we was at my homeboy house. We just had got done throwing this little house party. She was a little straggler. Me and my dog was on one.
Damn.
Took off through there. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna go into detail, but I ain't enjoy that shit afterwards. I was like, bro, the fuck did I do? I ain't do it since. That was the first and the last.
So wait a minute. So that was a three. So that was the threesome.
Hell yeah, me and my dog and her.
Oh shit, that's wild.
Yeah, we ran the two of that.
Okay,
I was like,
my
I ain't gonna
homeboy
never
used to
do
do that
that
shit.
shit no more. You say you got a question?
Uh, no, I'm saying my homeboys used to do that shit, and I was
Yeah,
never into the
that,
training part. They call it train. You
yeah,
know.
that the tutu. That the tutu. That's the
Okay, Mika,
tutu. I ain't
your
doing no more
turn, Mika.
tutu.
Mine wasn't a good experience. Mine was bad because it was a guy that I was dating, which had a cousin who said he was dying from cancer, and that was his last wishes to have him having the threesome with his cousin and whoever the cousin's dating. But to find out that the cousin was not even dying from cancer, he lied and made that up just to have the threesome with his cousin's girl and him and his cousin.
Wow,
That's crazy.
this is
Damn, but
insane.
finessing the box is that's bad work, but that's bad work.
Golly.
You don't use the word cancer to any female because females don't like to use that word for nothing.
Cancer.
And he used that word on me and I felt bad for him because I thought that's what he was dying, and that was his last wish. And it turned out it wasn't his last wish. He was not dying. I seen the guy we were in the mall, me and some friends of mine in the mall, and seen him with the girls at the jewelry department, and he acted like he didn't even know who I was.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh,
That's it.
okay.
Wow, bro, that's disrespectful as hell.
Yeah, that pissed me off.
No,
Yeah,
but he
that's just
That's
told,
to the
but
extreme.
that's not the bad part because when after I went up to him and I said, "How are you? I thought you were supposed to be dying." The girl said, "Who are you?" And I said, "I'm just somebody that he might know." He said, "I don't know who the heck she is. She just somebody who must be a fashion. She just must be liking me or something. She come up to me like that for no reason."
Um,
And I just looked at him and I said, "Okay." After that, I didn't told his cousin, "I'm done. I'm not talking this." I told his cousin, I'm done talking to you. Don't get me involved in none of, with you anymore with all these stupidness because I'm not into that."
well, that's what Charlie's girl said. That sounds like my son's situation. My grandson now has a brother, cousin, and sister cousin, Messio. Damn, it's
Damn.
getting crazy.
yeah,
Well, me,
that's crazy. Hell no.
I do have a story though. Now this is way, way back in the day when I was like 21, right? So we talking over 20 years ago, okay? Plus, okay? Now I went on a double date with my best friend to this guy house. When we got there, he had his friend there, right? And we were all sitting in his room. He had like a really small apartment. Um, well, he was living with his mother. His mother was home, right next door, and they was dating each other. So they started. Now this is my first time meeting this dude. Both of them. They started kissing on the couch, which was weird but fine. This is like maybe an hour or two after we were already there, just chilling. Room was dim. Then out of nowhere, they just start getting busy, right in front of us, out of nowhere. And I'm like, all right, this is awkward as hell. I mean, like, what? First of all, what was I supposed to do? Like, we just met this. I don't. This is like bizarre as
He
hell.
wanted you. Hey, shit, he wanted you to cheer for his eyes. Roll them on.
But the funny
You know,
thing
some
was, he looked
cheerleaders.
just as yeah, he looked just as surprised as I was. I don't think that was like really planned. I think they just kind of like got hot and heavy and into it. So we kind
yeah.
of like slowly merged ourselves out of the room. because like I said, the mother was home, so we couldn't make it obvious. Because what if she came into the living room and was like, "Why y'all in here and they in there?" We didn't care
Yeah.
about none of that. We kind of merged right on out into the living room, child, because I was trying to get
Yeah, let
involved
me up
in
out
none
of
of
here, bitch. I ain't trying to see nothing, bitch. God, bitch. I don't want to see no, hear no evil, bitch. Let's go.
that.
Okay.
That was the closest anything got to anything. But I did not want to be involved. That was the gross. I mean, it's my best friend. Like,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
it was just, ugh. Yeah, it was the worst. But
Well,
yeah, that happened.
I
I have a
think I'm gonna get that
couple.
tatted. I'm getting that tatted next. Fuck that. Hear no, see no evil. And get that bitch tatted. Oh,
Well, I
everything.
got a couple of them. I got Wow, I don't know which one to start. I'll do the latest one first. I'll do the latest one
Yeah,
first, and
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
tell you
Okay.
about.
Give us the update. Give us the
The
update.
Okay.
updated one.
This was like 5 years ago, and what happened? I was meeting this female, met her offline, and we were talking for like a couple of months, and so she was coming to my place, but she wasn't gonna travel alone, so she brought her best friend. So she brought her best friend, and then seeing her, right, she showed me all these pictures, but she had a nice body, but she lied about, I can't say she lied. She just didn't come how she came with the pictures. It was her, but she didn't come how she came with the pictures. You know what I'm
It
saying?
was a butterfish.
Oh,
It was
she
a
was too
butterfish,
relaxed.
ain't it?
Yeah, she came too relaxed and stuff. So, but her friend was looking good, So we sitting there drinking and stuff like that, and she was asking me if I had do I have a friend for her to go hang out with? I said no. Like I've been talking to you. I didn't expect. I don't have friends, at my age. Like, hey, come on, I got a girl. So she chilled out and stuff like that, and so she stayed in my room, and me and her started. We was so drinking, started, kissing and touching and all that stuff. And then her friend came and laid right on the bed. And soon as she started she was rubbing my leg. And soon as she started doing that, I just boldly just turned around and grabbed her breast and started going in her shirt while I'm kissing this one, and so both of them said, "Who's gonna F him first?" And I felt like they set that up, or I said, "Y'all be doing this shit." She said, "No, this is the first time we get." And to come to find out, they be deep in the church, trying to get out in their 30s
But
now.
yeah,
You know
bro,
what I'm
them
saying?
church girls, bro. I had to
They're
run away from a
31.
church girl last week. Yeah. Okay. I had
Yeah,
to run away from a church girl
31.
last
But
week.
they didn't act like church girls when I was talking to them online. She didn't act like a
Nah,
church girl
bro.
until she
Them
started
church
telling
girls
me
be the
that
freaky ones,
she don't
boy,
get
for
out
real,
and
for
stuff.
real.
She started telling me she don't get out and shit, right? So at the same time, right? Hey, block anybody in here. I don't care if it's 10 in the chat. I don't care if it's 2 in the chat. Mary, get out of here. Silly, I need mature people in here. But anyway, so I'm sitting here doing all this stuff, and so I went with the girl that came, first, like the girl that I met, started messing with her. The other one's watching, then I went switched over to her. You know, the one thing about it, they weren't gay. They weren't like bisexual. They just was just watching each other having sex with a man. They were best friends. So the thing is about that crazy shit, the girl, she really liked me. And she stayed all weekend. They stayed all weekend. So from Friday to Sunday night. And they finally, I got them go home and stuff. And so the girl got my number. I was interested in the girl, her friend. And then I end up being in a 5-year relationship with her. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't just go nowhere. I ended up being in a relationship with the other girl for 5 years. So that's my second. threesome. And we never did anything again like that. It was just that weekend. It was just all weekend. So my first one, you know, it wasn't like a threesome. It was like I okay, so my first wife, whatever, you know what I'm saying? We became friends after the fact of separating. So I was staying with her and I had my girlfriend. So her thing, she'll get, even though we're separated, her jealousy would kick in saying, well, y'all can't sleep in the same room, type thing. So she had us sleep in another room. So we live in and stuff like that, mind our own business. She decided to sneak in my room, the room that she had me in. I really thought it was my girlfriend, but it was her, and I was already all doing stuff and everything until I realized I really like it freaked the fuck out of me because the room was dark. She's like, "Be quiet. I don't want your girlfriend to know. Just keep doing." You know. And then the crazy part about it, I was already in. I was like going through the motion. She left, and I promise you not. About 15 minutes later, she snuck. My girlfriend snuck in the room, and I ended up, messing around. But the thing is, and the crazy part about it, um, I end up marrying my after my divorce and all that stuff. I end up marrying my girlfriend I was with. I end up marrying her and stuff like that. So wasn't like And then the crazy part, even though we moved on and they end up still living together, like later on in life, they end up living together, with kids and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I have two ex-wives living together. You know,
What?
What? Hold up, bro. You said what?
I got two
That.
ex-wives living together. We get
Ooh,
along and
boy.
everything.
But they waiting on you to come back, boy. They plotting.
Wait,
One of them's getting remarried. Uh,
I just
I
fucking
left
with you,
that
bro.
years ago.
I just
They
fucking with
just
you,
ended
bro.
up crossing paths in life and end up living together.
are they together?
No, not like that.
Oh, okay, okay.
No, not like that. No, they're not gay. Nothing like that. No bisexual. Well, one of them is. One of them is.
I
So
like how
he's.
you spelled your name on here, bro. That shit different.
That's why people be like worried about the one online relationship. Shit, you know. That's why I'm here to speak on this stuff because you have experience
Speak
with
on the
stuff.
real shit, bro. These
Yeah,
TDS ass. Nah, let me stop. I ain't gonna say nothing. Be good. I'm gonna be good.
yeah. So,
TDS is real though. I don't know
so
what
talking
TDS
about
is.
poly. So going into poly,
Oh shit. I done started some shit,
I've
y'all.
had people, that wanted to get into that, you get into relationships that want to get into poly, but I didn't want to get into it. But I did a lot of studies of it, I know for a fact that you gotta have the woman choose the female. The man can't do it because it's not gonna
Most
work.
definitely.
It's
Yes.
too
If
heavy.
not, it's gonna be jealousy. It's most
Yes,
definitely gonna be jealousy and envy.
facts. So the woman has to, you know, she has to be, that woman has to be a mirror. They have to be like best friends, and they have to love and like the same guy, and not be no jealous bone in them. And there's women like that. Look at like I was explaining the other day. Like look at Blueface. He tried that shit and it messed up. The girls didn't like each other. He tried to
Mhm.
force two girls to come together, and they weren't going for that shit.
Most definitely wasn't.
Now there's some crazy
I'm
cult
about to say,
leaders
yeah, meet
too.
your boy. Meet your boy.
Yeah, some cult leaders out there that took that shit way
Let's
left and
talk
fucking
about
up for
it.
everybody.
Let's talk about it, bro. Nah, these niggas trying to be like Jim Jones on this bitch right now, nigga. My bad, bro.
Yeah,
Like for
that's
real, they
bad.
actually acting like that. Man, they want you. They want you to jump off the bridge with them.
Nah,
Real
no,
stuff.
no. It's that's the evil. You see, like I said, I'm looking for that one woman.
I just
Like
want
at the
one.
time and age, but not right now. But she's coming. But
Yeah,
it's like I'm on that survival tip, and I'm not looking for two women, but a lot of men are wanting that nowadays, and I get it. But they don't know how to handle it because the women they've gone through a lot of emotion. They're picking the wrong women to want to do that
right.
shit. A lot of women are hurt. Y'all did some shit to them. What makes you think they want to team up with another female on your ass? You know,
Mhm.
so
Finesse
it's
the
many,
finesse.
and there's women. There's people that are into it. Like you get a bisexual woman, or she wants to be sexual with another female. So there's a case where they tried that shit and the two females ran off and said, "Fuck him," you
Yeah, they
know?
run off with each other and just be two
Yeah,
butchers bit together.
Yeah,
man.
see that
Two
because I don't
bull
know much
daggers.
about like this topic, but like that to me would be the wildest situation. Like you asked your lady to get involved, and then she just run off with either the other man or the other lady. And that's a question for you two. Would you allow your lady to be with another
Hell
man,
no.
and it's just the three of y'all?
Hell fuck no. Hell
Because
fuck no.
To
ladies
be
want
with
to make
another
sure this
man,
is fair here. Okay.
With it. Okay, so you look, all right.
a man, no,
I'm gonna ask you this
no,
question. I'm gonna ask you this question. So it say
Okay.
your dude, say your husband, right?
Uh-huh.
Ask you, can I bring another female into the bedroom? What you
Hmm.
gonna say?
Hell to the no.
And
yeah.
why you saying
Or
and
she
why
can
you
say
saying
no.
hell to the no? And why you saying hell to the no? Now why is you saying that?
Well, I'm a bit selfish, and then we took vows to be with each other. Now things are more modern now. I hear ladies all the time say they willing to do stuff like that. I just was never into any of that, So like to me, it would be real foreign, and
Yeah,
safety first. Okay, we have a family now,
yeah.
so I'm
See,
like, we got to think about the kids too, because these people be coming in with stuff that can't be erased. You know what I mean? And everybody got to be safe.
yeah, yeah.
So I'll be
He's
real
calm.
skeptical about stuff like that. Mm-mm.
I ain't going for it. You know why? Because just like she says, she's selfish. I'm
Yeah.
selfish. I don't want
Well,
nobody else.
she,
I don't want nobody else even knowing what that cool pappy, like, you feel me? What that little patch of hair down there hitting on, you feel me? Like real spill.
I've seen
Male or female,
I've
I'm
heard
just
stories
saying.
where like the woman tried let the man try it, and she seen him sleeping with him, sleeping with that female. She left. She like, hell no, I can't deal with this shit. That hurt my damn. You doing more than me. There's a lot of
Right. Yeah, you fucking her better than
jealousy,
you fuck
a lot of
me.
bitching.
And you're like,
I've
and
seen we've
yeah,
heard girls get into fights. You know what I'm saying? Like get straight into fights in the middle of sex. Like, oh hell no, and start fighting and shit.
Yeah, they gotta be real hurtful, especially if y'all married or you've been dating that person for a long time, and then you just see them lusting over somebody else. Maybe I think the first time they'll maybe let it slide. This just is happening in my mind, but it keeps
Yeah.
going. It seems like it'll just be excessive because I know couples that will go on cruises
Mhm.
and they will go on vacations to different countries, and kind of recruit, and
Yeah.
that's
The
crazy.
swap a husband, swap a wife type shit.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
You know what I'm
swingers, the swingers, yeah, them swingers, yeah. That's what
saying?
they call them, swingers, yeah. Sharing is
Fact.
caring type people.
Somebody knows about that topic too well.
This is a good night, y'all.
Hey, y'all funny. I apologize.
Yeah, somebody left a comment said only 13 in the chat. Hey, I don't care. You know, it's gonna get out there. It's not about how many in the chat. It's about who's gonna listen later.
Yeah, and it's
Well,
about the quality of the chat
yeah,
too.
the
That's what we
quality of
having
the
to talk about live.
conversation is not about all them numbers all the time.
Yeah.
It's not a number game. It's about real content. This is what this is about, real content.
Exactly. And these are things that people actually are curious about, but too shy to talk about it. And we all coming from
Right.
different perspectives and different
They
places
ain't
in our
comfortable.
lives.
They ain't comfortable in their own skin. So you feel me? They putting on all these personas trying to fit in.
Mm-hmm.
So
Damn, I
like,
just said some shit.
so back to it, right? So when you have like that other partner, right? Say for instance, all right, let's pretend that it works. Okay, this we're gonna go with the two girls first, and then we'll try the two guys. So you got the two girls, so the guy, picks out. I mean, the girl picks out two girl. I mean, picks out another female. They doing things, according to the house. One is doing the laundry, the other one's cooking. You know, and the man, he has to schedule a certain time of making love, because making love to both of them all the time that's not always going to work, you know, unless he's on some other shit. So different times of making love, to keep the relationship last longer,
Dang, you
or
got having a
sometimes
big ass sex orgy. You tripping.
if it is double in one night and stuff like that, it's very sensual and stuff. The other person got to be, massaging, and the other while there's making love, and it's like it's power into it. But the thing that's where it backfire is the complications in the woman. Like one of them could be like on her period, or she could have woman issues, and the other one is okay. So there's situations where the man's sexing more than the other female because the other one's on her issue or some issue going on. So I've seen that happen. And another thing, polygamy is illegal in the United States. So you
Yeah,
can't.
you wanna go to
Yeah.
jail?
Yes. So you can't have it. It's illegal in the United States. I looked it up and everything.
Yeah, that's why. Why you
So
think people
But
leave
some
to go
people can
do
go to
that
other
shit?
states that allows it. If they want it done, they will go to other states that allows it.
yeah, they would.
Exactly,
You
but
go
you
to
have to
Yeah,
go
Africa.
they
under a
they be
certain,
they go
but you
like
got to
that
go under a
Texas and
certain
shit like
church
that.
law first to have it done.
Yeah, like a small, like Kentucky, some shit like that,
Yeah,
Kansas.
or build a compound in the middle of nowhere and wait till the feds come and get their.
Now, let me tell you
They
another
got like
form of polygamy.
85 wives and shit.
Let me tell you another form of polygamy that's gonna piss some people off, and they're gonna be like, "What the fuck? So you mean to tell me I've been in it all this time?"
Religion,
Yeah,
religion, 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 religion.
no, baby mama to a
Oh
wife,
yeah,
your
yeah, oh
mistress.
yeah. Yeah,
When you
yeah,
got
yeah.
like,
Baby mamas, mistresses, side pieces, all yeah.
yeah, and it's like that's a form of it, and people don't understand. But it's like a form, like, how should I say, destruction though, where they allow it to happen. So if you're in other states, I mean other countries, a wife go outside the marriage, or I mean the husband go outside and they can get killed for that, or
Yeah,
go to jail, or go to
yeah,
prison.
they getting beheaded.
Yeah.
You get beheaded or tortured by the whole town. And then you feel me? They ain't just gonna talk about you. They gonna be about that shit. Cause that's against their, they culture. You feel me?
Yeah, so a form of polygamy is, like you have 4 or 5 baby mamas and shit like that, and you have your children from them, and you still conduct with them, and you go back home to the wife.
Right.
Yeah,
And you
polygamy.
still smashing on your baby mama. You
Yes.
feel me?
So yes, people don't understand that's real. And the man, the crazy part about it, I don't want to make the ladies mad, but it's a trigger alert. The man is still sleeping with the baby mama. If he's going over there or even leaves the house to go see the son or daughter, you know, he's still sleeping with the mother. They're not gonna
Yeah,
tell you.
yeah.
big
Let's
time.
talk about that. Like, how do you measure that? Like, whether it's a lady that has kids by a man or a man that has kids by a lady, and they got to go to that partner's house for whatever reason to drop off the kid or whatever. Like, how do you measure that? Do you go with that person there, or do you just blindly give them the trust?
I
if
mean,
if if he's acting different, you better take your ass with him. But if he's like he's just being his normal self and no dedication or no code or nothing that he's like showing it, yeah, you better let him go. But the thing is, you don't know. You know, I'm gonna be honest. And I'm not saying that it does happen. He could be faithful. He could be just like, hey, meet me at McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? And they actually do that shit because the other one doesn't always want the husband back or the other one back. So it just depends.
Yeah, because it just seems so. I mean, I've never had that situation, but like, I'm sure people are curious about like how to like measure that. Um, but I've always been curious, like how do you really put that much trust in a person? Because that's just such an intimate thing, right? You know that person was with that other person, they had a baby with them, whatever. That man, that's a lot of trust to be letting them go to
And
that
then,
person's
and then
house.
you gotta think about it. Then you gotta think about them soul ties too,
Yes, yes, you spoke on it. Yep,
because a lot of people
I
don't
speak on that a
understand
lot.
why you having sex with all these bodies, them souls that you attached to. And that's why you can't let them go.
Mm,
That's
that's
another level. That's another level. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
that's another level where we get hit on another day. But that's especially on soul ties. We could go in hard on that one. But that's a good one, man, because I speak on that on soul ties.
Yeah, you
So
gotta write that one down, King.
yeah,
hmm
I study stuff like that.
That
And it
shit, man.
goes with
That shit deeper than them bitch.
yeah, because in men, I don't know if you had a female. No matter what female you've been with, you have that one female that haunts you, even in the bed. That haunts you that deep. I had that
Mhm.
before. I've had that before. Like you be with somebody and this other one just won't leave. Won't. I had to pray and ask God. Like I don't know what she has on me. I don't want to be with the girl, but why am I so this type of way still with her? Like and it's going on a couple years still. Like it's not like you communicating with the person, but you in a deep relationship. But this other person just like constantly plays your mind. Yeah, I don't know if anybody been there before. I've been there.
Shit,
It'd be like that
I
one
still think about
female.
my first loves to this day.
That's
Still think
hard.
about still think
Yeah,
about my first love to this day. For real, for real. That shit embedded in a nigga's soul. I don't know why.
that's hard.
Do you think
Yeah,
it was like how like either the physical part of it? I'm trying to be PG, so I'm trying to really pick the words because I know they'll flag some of these videos. But
PG 13.
yeah, like you think it was about the physical? Is that's one of the reasons why you're thinking about that person, or Was it the way she treated you?
Um, both, both. The way she treated me, we were like, oh my gosh, I'll give you a little example. She was from the military, you know what I'm saying? She was from the military. First woman ever been that was from the military, you know what I'm saying? She was athletic and just energetic, and bright and just like nonstop. Even when it's,
Full of life.
like, yes, it's like, even going to bed and stuff like that, reading the Bible together, like really doing some stuff, go to the store, she'll put on a costume on and, be goofy and stuff, that type of shit. So, and
A
then
breath of fresh air
when it
every
comes to
day.
like love making, she was over submissive. She's the type that will get on her knees after, like she was like different. You know what I'm saying? Like, so there's women out there like that will haunt you, that type of woman. But it's just that it turned left or right, whatever you call it. When you just start finding out certain things about
And
that person.
you're in the right
You
direction.
know?
You're in the left.
Yeah. So, but it started off. It started off, like she was a goddess. You know. So, and it's that she still haunts me. Not right now, but I'm just giving you an example, why it haunts you. Because the person comes off so great, like
Innocent.
it's,
So great.
yeah,
So yeah, and then it's like a big ass disappointment. And it's like why? But you feel me? At the end of the day,
it got so
everybody
crazy.
ain't for
We got an
everybody.
apartment together.
You say what?
It got so crazy. We got an apartment together. You know what I'm saying? That's how involved it got. So crazy. It was good though. It was all good, like a dream. You know. So
Picture perfect.
picture perfect. Same. We were same color.
Hey, Empress, I gotta say this, man. You got some beautiful eyes.
Oh, thank you.
Hey,
Appreciate it.
hey, them sis is fucking gorgeous. Them sis is gorgeous.
Thanks. I appreciate that. People call them crazy eyes, but
Them shit is sexy than them bitch. I ain't gonna count.
appreciate that.
But yeah. So what about you, Janet?
Me?
So
Oh,
that one person that just like it haunts you sometimes.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't have people that haunt me. I don't let people rent space in my head. But I do have feelings, so I think I get into the woulda, coulda, shoulda sometimes. My mother used to say that
Yeah.
woulda, coulda, and shoulda will get you in trouble.
You should have
So
did it. Yeah.
yeah, I do that to myself. I think I beat myself up a lot trying to understand because I like understanding. So, but if I do have like that, like again, maybe something I could have changed, and I don't know. It's kind of like mourning. You get over it in certain ways.
Yeah. That makes sense. What
I mean,
about you,
I want to
Nika?
I want to go to another level with things as I keep going, getting older. Like I don't want to be doing when I'm 50, the things that I was doing in my 40s. So if I have to grow and learn and be single to understand, I'm willing to do that.
Be ahead of your time. So if you're doing things in your 40s and your 50s, you're ahead of your time.
I just don't want to keep making the same mistakes like that I would have made like in my 20s or 30s in my 50s. So yeah, I'm looking at things like kind of like how you said, taking accountability more.
Yeah. Right. Yeah,
See,
you're right.
that's what I'm starting to do too. You feel me? 'Cause I
Mika,
ain't got it all,
what about
but
you, love?
shit.
Let me ask Mika real quick before we get off subject. Mika, what is that love that or that person that haunts you?
I don't want to speak on that one.
Well,
Cause
I'm
it's like
talking about it in a good
it's a,
sense.
that triggers me with that person. So no.
Okay. Alright. So, um, yeah, everybody asks. I don't want to ask Purple Doctor.
We respect that response.
Yes, I don't want to ask her
For
because
sure.
she's married. I don't like to stir up nothing like that.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah. No trauma,
All
no
good.
nothing.
I just don't want to speak on that particular topic that he just asked me. I just don't want to speak on it for that reason.
I
But any other
respect it.
question, you can ask me anything else.
Okay, I highly respect that.
So, what did you want to ask me, King?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't want to ask you. I mean, the question that's floating around. I didn't really want to ask you because I'm this type of respect. That's all.
Oh, about the triggering or whatever?
About um. You might have to rewind it.
What? Just go
Yeah,
ahead and
I'm
say
glad.
it. I mean, if it's crazy, I'll tell you. Like, I'm
I
kind of
know what you're
limited,
talking about.
but go ahead. Maybe I missed
Yeah,
it.
yeah, you did. Maybe it was guys.
Is it that bad? Good
Oh
lord.
yeah, 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 oh, yeah. She can't answer it. She can't answer it,
Yeah,
bro.
it is that bad.
No,
It
don't
is
answer
that
it. It's a
bad.
trick
So you had to
question. Don't do it.
replay.
Don't.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's like, no, don't
just
do
replay. That's all. Do it like that. The next question. Okay.
it.
Okay. So, all right. So, like, if okay, this is a good one. So, like, do you guys expect to be toxicated or non-toxicated when making love? I mean, like, does it have to have alcohol? Does you have to have a burner?
No,
Which means blood.
no. Because
No,
if you really attracted to that person, you don't need that. You don't need that to stimulate you or to
There you
right.
get it
go.
kicked off. You feel me? Like it should
Okay.
just be natural. You feel me? It should be a natural attraction.
Yeah,
If
definitely.
you're drunk
So
to have sex with that person, that means that it's not that person for you.
if the
So why
person's
have sex
what?
with a person if you gotta be drunk to have sex with her?
Yeah, I gotta be fucked up to touch you. Hell no. I'm straight.
I gotta be juvie.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So like okay, that's crazy.
And
That
I
that
don't
was a
I don't
good
drink
ass
at all,
question.
so I wouldn't even be able to tell you. Like,
So what about like porno? Would you get mad if the partner was watching porno before any intimacy?
before, he should be
Yeah.
focused on getting ready. Like,
They, okay, there you go. There's
Hell
one.
nah. Hey.
There's one
that's
right there.
extreme.
Give
I
me
didn't even
another
get the
one.
question. So
Well, it's a stimulate. Okay, so let's go into the stimulate. Like what's I don't want to go too deep, but like what is it that you want your partner to do before making love? It could be like you want him to kiss you. Just I'm talking about to stimulate the women, or in vice versa too. Like, do you know what stimulates him? So let's start with the woman. I mean, let's start with the men. Like, What do you do? What do
I
you
let
do?
you gentlemen, let the ladies go first, cuz. And let,
Okay. Okay. So what do y'all like? What do y'all want to be? How do you want to be stimulated? Or matter of fact, how do you stimulate the man? How you get him roused when you want to be in the mood? How do you like? What do you do? Like, what do you do? Do you be like, you know what? I'm gonna put on this dress and shit like that. I'm gonna bounce my ass in front of his ass and shit like that. He's gonna want this motherfucker.
Nah. Nah.
So tell me, what do you do?
what's the recipe? What's the recipe?
I feel like it's the ambiance.
Okay,
You gotta
all
set
right, all
the
right.
mood. Yeah, you gotta
So,
set the mood. You know, and the candles are going, and the smell is smelling, and the look
And
is
the right
looking,
music.
and everything's just where it's supposed
She want the mood to be right. I fuck with Empress. Like,
to.
that's the shit. But she trying to make
You
a
have to have the right
whole
mood
she
with
trying to make a whole flick in that bed,
whole
bro.
room
Oh,
in the
she
right
finna
mood.
get
You have to
freaky
have the
freaky.
music on. You have to have the candles. You have to have on the right outfit, and then you know it will stimulate a guy.
Okay. So
Yeah,
like,
and I
okay.
mean, it's
So
certain
Mika,
things. It's for
so
certain
wait a
things.
minute.
Like, oh,
Let me
sorry.
let me rewind this. So Mika, so like, okay, I'm coming over. What you gonna do to stimulate me?
We'll talk about that later. Not on here.
Oh shit.
That's
Okay.
between me and you.
Oh damn! Let's go.
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right,
All
all right.
right,
All
all
right,
right.
all right, all right. I ain't no salt shaker. I ain't no salt shaker.
From a doctor's turn.
Well,
I'm gonna tell y'all right now.
To the next, to the next.
I am limited with these questions over here. I can't be spilling
okay.
all the tea, but I will answer generally, not personally. I will say that, and I like the answers that the ladies gave. I would assume that all ladies would want it to be more romanticized, with the candles and the aroma and the massages and all of that. So I agree with the ladies. Yeah.
I mean, I also like being in the kitchen cooking with my apron on and nothing underneath. And then he comes in the kitchen behind me, and the rest you guys can figure out. I mean, we can do it a lot
Yeah.
of different ways.
Calm down. Yeah, the whole
Okay.
house,
At any
the
time.
whole house gonna be alright. Understand?
We
Okay.
can turn on some music and pretend that we're at the club in the living room, and then I can go put on my best stripper outfit and I can do the best that I can, and you can imagine the rest.
Okay. That's different. So
Lord.
you're adventurous type.
Oh yes.
Yeah, that's
Or
interesting.
Nurse's
Hey,
outfit.
Empress
Yeah, I
You
trying
like
to
can
to
put
get
see
on
stuff
somebody
like
a
all
that.
kinds
wet
of different
dream.
outfits and
Yeah.
do all kinds of stuff in the house. If it's just you and him alone in the house, if no kids are in there,
Well,
then you
we
can
could
do
be
all of
in the
that.
tub as well. We could fill the tub with a whole bunch of water and a whole bunch of bubbles and some candles and some music, and
And
we
Put
some
can
some
roses
roses
and
in
do a
that
incense.
bitch
little
too.
duck
Mm-hmm.
Gotta put
acting
some
like
rose
a duck
petals in that
in the
bitch.
water, ducking in the water, duck, duck, duck.
What? Oh,
Hmm.
yeah.
So like, okay,
That shit
so
sound fun
I'm
as
trying to
fuck.
be like, okay, I'm everything's all peaches and cream and stuff, right? So I'm talking about like right
Oh,
now,
I'm
realistic.
fucking in
Like
the tub, bro.
like you just okay, like it's 12. My time is 12:58. It's like it's late. How you gonna stimulate? I know you ain't gonna have no candles and stuff.
It's 12:58. You ain't like,
You
Oh,
could
so
tell.
like we're watching a movie. We're watching a
Yeah,
movie, and he's just laying there. Well,
yes,
that's
or like
that's when you play hide and seek under the covers, or you start to rub on folks. You get to rubbing
yeah,
on people. You get to sniffing ears and licking
shit, I'm
necks.
kissing and sucking on necks and shit. I
yeah.
Yeah, that part.
Okay,
sucking
so
on,
rub a
I'm
And
nipple,
sucking
then
on
one of the
pretend that
good
you don't
skins
want
curves.
at
it.
that
Just
point. You
stop
feel
and just
me?
stop
On
and pretend you
everything.
don't want it. So
What?
that you can be
Teasing
like,
like a
what's
bitch.
going on?
Teasing like a motherfucker. Why you
Right.
playing mind games?
See,
See?
like
See?
also, I know the senses of when you get to know the senses of her, you know, and you just start touching them. You know, like some of them sensitive, they like the nipples be touched and stuff like that. You know, that's gonna trigger them. It could be like touching of the hands or the way
Okay,
you rub her feet. Yeah, and there's many different parts where you should know how to trigger her. You know, that's where I was going with it.
it's
So
all in how
like,
you hold her eyes, everything, but gotta
yes,
caress her. You gotta know how to caress her. You feel me?
facts. So that's what I was talking about, like how you know, how you trigger that when in the mood, like how you get in the mood. You know, so like um I never like okay, like I never like been in a relationship where the females like don't want to have sex. You know, like I've heard that like some like I have it on my post too, and that was interesting. And I put it out as as a skit, and I'm like, there's women that will hold men from sex for some type of control. That's crazy. Especially the only way I feel like if the sex isn't good. You know what I'm saying? Like if he's not doing what
Yeah,
he's supposed to
yeah,
do, you know, to make
he ain't
her
hitting the
to
right spots.
compromise,
You
like
feel me?
yeah, to make the compromise, like where you like, no, you, I'm holding back, you, or to pretend to be mad, you know. Um, when you're in it, it's like to the period to the period,
Oh,
you know.
that ain't gonna deter me. Shit, that just gonna make me go harder. Pretend all you want to.
So you make right, so you making love, and she loves it. It's not maybe not every day, but it's a most majority you guys want to be together, and they always get to the point where their period about to come on, you know, like, and it's like, and then they get upset. They still horny, you know, like oh my period, I can't do nothing. I'm so horny, you know, like so it does go with the frequency of how you make love to her, you know, and getting to know her body. Like I said, I love to get to know a female's body because you get in, you become
But
part of
that was the greatest thing that God created, but was a woman, but on everything.
her. Hey, hey.
That's my favorite.
So my
Especially the black ones. Even the mixed ones.
some people like to be caressed by words too. Like you be like,
Yes.
you know what you want to do,
I like
baby?
to fuck a big mom before I fuck her body. You feel me?
Yeah. You just say some stuff to her, just whisper it to her like, hey, let's just do something. You know, I know
First
you want
glance,
to feel it.
I'm gonna blow your mind when I open my mouth.
You know, you just start kissing them out behind the ear, behind the neck, and you know, and
Hmm.
you bring them closer to you, and it's like you put your hand underneath the shirt into the if they around that time they probably in a nice pajamas or
Steaming.
some type of
They
sexy thing.
steaming. Yeah, they
Yeah.
steaming.
So yeah, so most majority of the women love that, but you got to let them watch their movie if they're into it. You know.
Hey, yeah, you definitely gotta vibe with them. Let them vibe. Let
Right.
them get in that
Let
mood.
'em watch
Let
the
them
movie.
relax.
Exactly. Some people are like, come on, you know, they need it turns her off.
Yeah, you
You know.
gotta vibe with her. You can't just, you feel me, be like, oh, da, 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 da. Nah, vibe with her. She gonna,
Right.
trust me, patience is a virtue.
And I love a female to be herself. That's when she's
Yeah,
open. She
yeah,
opens
allow
herself
her.
if you let her be herself.
Yeah, just let her
Even
be
if
her.
she's kind of controlling in the bedroom. I've had a woman be controlling. She's like, I want you to touch me. It's
Mhm.
like she wants you to teach. She's teaching you. And once you pass that stage and she's showing you stuff, oh yeah, she's all over you. You know. Yeah.
Mhm.
Some yeah, some women are like that. They're very picky in the bedroom too.
And then like after after that first sexual experience, you supposed to, you feel me, really like remember that shit, remember that whole combination, and then try
Right.
and tweak it and make it better.
Then you don't want no other nigga to touch her.
On everything. Like, I'm trying to I be trying to mastermind some shit.
Those in the bushes, please push those likes. I hope you liking the live. And I'm sorry,
Gotta
Charlie's
gotta
girl,
go
if we
put
haven't been reading the comments.
So, like, do you guys think now you'll be open to a woman that might not have the best face in the world or the best body in the world, but she has a really good personality? Would you think
Yes, we
you like
talked about that.
oversee
Yes,
that?
yes. Yeah,
of
we talked about
course.
that tonight.
Of course.
Oh, you coming out
I
your
don't
comfort
really
zone.
I feel like that's superficial anyway because you feel me like eventually like
You get
okay, yeah,
into her.
I might have an 8 pack now, but I know eventually you feel me like eventually something gonna change. So
Right.
but like when all this shit go away, I would want somebody to really be into me for me and not because of you feel me how I look. So I don't really just base it off of okay, I love you off of your outward appearance. Nah, I'm gonna love every part of you, including your insides. And then you feel me? I'm not talking about guts when I say inside.
Yeah.
Like real
Okay.
shit.
Yeah, I get
Yeah,
it.
I had to keep it PG. I had to keep
Yeah, if I shit
so,
bag,
so
you
let
gotta
me.
love a person bad, but shit bag too, you know.
No,
You
wait.
know what I'm saying?
But what about if all right, so back in the day, guys would really be into girls with like a lot of body back there, right? Like so, like now, could you deal with an extreme flatty, or it has to be an extreme fatty? Like the BBLs and all of that stuff. Like, could you oversee if she had an extreme flatty? You guys
I
like
mean,
open to
shit,
that
you
as
can get
well?
in the gym. I could build you. I mean, I could help you get where you got to get at. Ain't nothing but some little work, you know.
Okay.
Repeat that again.
Yeah, I
You
feel
said
the
it like
gym.
real
Shit.
smooth.
Yeah, ain't no smoke shot. I be in that bed with you. Shit, we'll go together.
I'm just trying to like if any ladies is listening, if they were curious, like
Like,
sometimes
yeah, you
women
ain't
are
gotta
like
do
very
all
like
that. Shit, we can work with
Well,
you how you is. Shit, you ain't never heard of build a bill? I build you. You can build a
see,
bill.
right.
You can
see
build a
Dana,
bill.
she's listening. She's
It's
listening
build
right
a bill workshop out here, man. We trying to build you how you supposed to be, not the wrong way.
So did you hear the question, King, or you want me to
No,
repeat?
yeah, repeat it again, love. Repeat it again clearly.
I was like, back in the day, like bodies was like important to guys. Like, nowadays, I don't know because a lot of girls getting these like BBLs or whatever. So it's making me feel like it's like all over again, the same thing. And I was wondering if guys are more open to women that might not have the extreme fatties, like the BBLs, and would they deal with a girl
Right.
that had an extreme flatty, like extreme flatty? Like, would you be able to oversee? But L said he would be able to build one. So that was the question.
It's like that's a good question. And I'm a booty man too. So it depends on the personality. Like I said, like I used to when I was younger, I used to go on the bodies real hard. But now it's like they're more dangerous than anything. So I wouldn't mind a nice casual female, as long as she keeps herself up, she looks cute, you know? Like, yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's all in the swagger. You feel me? How you carry that shit.
Hmm.
right.
There's a
It's
lot of
probably
shows going
easy.
on, like online now. They have a lot of these pop the balloons. I don't know if you ever like. You can always type it into YouTube later.
The two birds
Yeah, I've
of
heard of
mine.
that.
That's a cool show, and you get to see people different sizes, different fatigues, like um people coming on there with different personalities, and it's a cool show. It's a cool concept. Be real cool if they had like a virtual one. like that as
Yeah,
well.
right. I heard some knucklehead was telling me about that show.
Yeah, yeah. It's a lot of different people doing it though. It's not like just one particular one. I mean, they have one. Uh,
But
they have
little
content
Woody,
creators that are more.
YSL Woody did one. That shit was funny than a bit. That girl touched him. He
Yeah,
said, "Don't touch me. Don't
he's
touch me.
funny.
Don't touch me."
Yeah, I think Arnell, hers is really good too. I really like hers too.
Bro, that man funny, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm just trying to think of different questions that girls, single ladies might want to know, but just like probably two shot or type it in the chat. So, so
yeah,
I know it
speak
might
on
be
it.
like stretching a little bit with these questions, but
No, go ahead, speak on it.
yeah. All right. Like, would you judge a lady on the first date if she came, um, like kind of sleazy? Like, say you met her like a blind date, like maybe online, and it was your first date, and she didn't dress the part, like it was just like real sleazy. Would you go on a second date with her, or would you be like, nah, this is a pass? Like, how do you expect a woman to dress on the first date? I should proposition a question like that.
I let you go first, King.
I got this. Hold on. What the hell? There's two Mikas? I don't know. Mika, you here? Hold on. I'm sorry. There's two Mikas trying to come up here. Love, are you already up here? Cause I gotta see. Cause it's like actually two Mikas trying to come up. There's one on here. There's another one trying to come up for the same picture.
Wow.
Let me
Hmm.
let me put the banner up first. Hold on. Hold on, love. Let me put the banner up just in case.
Me?
Is that you, Mika?
Yeah.
That's weird.
I
There's
don't
two up
understand why
here.
it's doing that.
I'm gonna screenshot this shit. You can see. I'll show you later.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Making sure. See that, y'all? Do y'all see two Mikas up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
see
see.
it. That shit strange. But hey,
Okay.
whatever.
And then everybody's
Um,
echoing.
I want to repeat your question because I got distracted. You see why I got distracted. I got my twin up here.
Shout out to everybody watching this on the replay. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to the panel.
Yeah.
Everybody hit the like and make sure you hit it on the way out. Mhm.
Repeat your question, love.
Oh
Please.
yeah, I said if you guys were going on a blind date,
Uh-huh.
how would you expect the lady to dress on the first date? That
Um,
would be contingent on
it
you going on
depends
a
on
second
where
date.
we go, where we're gonna be at. If we're going to, we always talk about the beach. I would want her to dress in some jeans, like not no shorts, but some jeans and some nice shirt or something like that. Because if it's a date, I mean, if it's a water date, then that's different. But if it's just a casual date and we're by the beach and stuff, and we're sitting at the dining area and stuff, like I would want her to dress kind of casual, especially outside. But
Like on the boardwalk or some shit.
yeah, that's where I'm going. Yeah, it's not at but would be by the beach, But if we have plans to go on the water, of course, that's a different type of date. But just to hang out at the beach or the park, or I hate the restaurant scene. I really do. I love to eat, but I hate the restaurant scene.
Yeah,
I,
shit. Let's
I
go have a
that's
let's
where I
go have
go
a
first though
picnic.
when they want to go. When they want to go, I take them to the restaurant, but I hate the restaurant. I like a woman to cook at home or cook. I'm yeah.
Yeah, let's go grill. Let's go grill at the park or something.
Yeah, thank you. I did that before. Let's go barbecue. Met first time. let's go. You pulled that right out of me. So I love, and I do love to, it depends on whatever restaurant they pick. I always ask them, where do you want to go? You know, want to go to a restaurant? Okay,
Fucking
which
with
one
me,
you
we
want to
gonna
go?
be lit. We hitting water parks, all type of shit. We outside. Need to hit rapids.
Facts.
Okay, okay.
No, but
I
like
answered your
me,
question well.
like me,
But it's like,
shit, you can wear regular shit. Like first date, I don't expect you to be all classy, like you feel me, like be put together, but you ain't gotta be all dressed up and geared
yes,
decked
exactly.
the
That's
fuck
like,
out and shit like that. I feel like you're gonna be doing too much. Like you feel me, be yourself.
I feel
You ain't gotta
intimidated a
do all
little
that.
bit. You're so overdressed. You
Don't
got the high
overdress. You
heels, you
feel
got
me?
the dress, and you just got the jewelry on, and you just so sophisticated. It's too much. You don't have to be business sense to come to a date. I like you ready to
Gotta be
go
like
on friendship night.
business
Yeah.
casual type of woman. Let me
Type of female they'll take her shoes off or something like that and carry her shoes or something. Let's go. Like,
put some
you
slides
know,
on tight shit.
yeah,
Nah, let me stop. You ain't gotta carry those shoes. I carry it for you.
yeah, stuff like that.
Nah, let me
Have
stop.
fun night.
Let me stop being a gentleman. Turn into an asshole. Nah, let me stop. I can't be an asshole.
I like a smiling female now. I like one that,
Oh
can
yeah,
just,
yeah. But see, look, I'm gonna keep you smiling. You definitely gonna be smiling. My yeah, rolling the whole day.
and she laughs, loves to
Cause I
laugh and
like the
smile.
laugh, and I don't like no stick in the mud. I'm sorry. I don't want no negative Nancy's around me.
And guys, I'm gonna have to hop off only because I gotta get
All
up
right,
pretty
good night. Good night. It was
Yeah, I
enjoyable
know. I gotta
conversation.
get up. I gotta get up early in the morning too.
soon. So
Um,
do I.
Shit,
Nah,
me and
it
you
was a
both.
lot of
Shit.
fun with you guys, so I appreciate it.
Only got like what? I got like
we should
2
have a
hours of
part.
sleep to get.
I'll probably have a part three of this probably next week. But
I'm
yes, I
subscribed,
salute
man. I'll
everybody.
be here.
Yeah, thanks for coming. And forgive me how I came. Is just that I deal with trolls and I'll be on the most craziest shit, and I got
Bro, I ain't sweating that, bro. You feel me? Man, I fuck with your conversation. You feel me?
right. And yeah, Janet, and I trust you. It's just I was in the middle. I get like that, like I get like, whoa, what's going on? What's going on? We.
Yeah, ain't no
So
pressure, bro. Ain't tripping.
yeah, that's my girl right there. Janet is my girl right there. I let her rock. So I don't care what people might say and shit. Like, why is she talking or whatever? Why you got her up there? I got up there for a reason, you know.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Yes. Promo doctor, you too. Salute for you coming and spending time, and I love getting to
It
know
was a
you
pleasure,
more.
bro.
You're
It was a
very
pleasure, bro.
beautiful.
Pleasure meeting your acquaintance, bro.
No, I appreciate you all. I know I'm like real limited, just to respect my relationship, but I will give the best
Yeah, man.
advice as
Oh
possible,
yeah, I
positive
love it.
advice.
There's other women like you. You understand? There's a lot of women like you that listen to this stuff. So
Mhm.
you helping them a percentage of the subs and viewers. So
Yeah. And
salute
like
to
Yeah.
I
you.
said, Hubby and I, we listen to you together. He's right here, so I'm not asking anything crazy or
Mm, mm,
answering
mm.
anything crazy.
Well, I'm
But
glad he listened. If he ever had anything to say and you want to say it, we'd be happy to hear what he had to say.
yeah,
We
Respect.
respect his, his whole position over there.
Right.
he's like shaking his head. He's like, nah. But you never know. Maybe
Yeah,
one day he'll come and say
Shit,
something.
Right.
we
There'll be a
respect you.
topic, promo doctor. There'll be a topic and he'll chime in on your ear. And the
Hey,
fact that you
everybody.
have that is amazing. So shout out to it. I appreciate you guys though. The conversation's always nice and we all leave, the same way we came. So appreciate you guys. I hope you have a wonderful night.
And
Hey,
y'all,
everybody.
you too.
So he was saying, "Hey, everybody."
All right now.
And,
Hey,
yeah,
hey, everybody.
salute.
Salute.
Salute. Salute.
All right, guys. Well, you
Total
guys have a
respect.
great night. We'll catch y'all next time.
Yep.
I'm gonna play
Peace
this
and
again
blessings,
tomorrow.
girl.
Shout
Night.
out to you all, Empress.
Why it have to go win again? That's when you look for him to spin. Die with his hat on, die with a grin. Boy, got a gator mouth, girl named Ken. He's a real life Tracy Barbie. His friend Crowd Marty, no Hennessy around. All clown bug Cardi, a smiley little type baby type, standing on white party, a real Tracy Barbie. Man after ninja, yeah, who are you? You not a gator, but a little lizard. Your chicken ass I'll pull out your gizzard. Double up spider, I'm a gladiator. You and half I'll switch your location. IP still don't like me, okay, hi, I'll get with you. We'll be right back tight. Oh, there we'll have to miss it. Real bars, real scars, no tattoos, but my tattoos on my mark, some are mark. Hope for that, she's a dentist, he got a minute's rest. I'll smoke this nigga on the dentist, we'll be left him with a pile. See, I'm a mess, it's time to wine, break the bottle over your head, turn to a knife, a couple pokes will fly like a kite. This gator just don't bite, they twist them on sight. How roll, pile down, niggas, living wrong life. I'm a real life animal, hands over heels, I eat pussy. See, I'm little cannibal, you goofy nigga. See, ha ha ha, lyric laughing, bro. Don't take it serious, Tracy. You with a Barbie, you're my queen, amazing. Your name is Katie, you don't like back babies. On live, you look slow, you look little lazy. You a Tracy with a Barbie, you better get out, you crazy. I'm not like you, please don't hate me. If I do, probably hate me. Yeah, you mad, cause you ain't me. I'm the deal, fuck with me, I'm the king, get you killed. Yeah, what's real, yeah, roll the wheel out the window, roll that wall, coals, yeah, still now nil. Freeze tag, have no chill, catch you lack, getting pressing high and heavy flat. Pull the rest of shit off these niggas here, get the tap, hands onto you, get shot before no cap. Nigga don't make me photo flash all this shit back. I pack your ball just to crack your skull. Picture that on the surface, making merch hit, out in the air with it merch hit. You always at home, ho, yeah, you not working, you BAQ. Avatar screen junkin', block on scene, now you hurting. I'ma kick your ass in your gator shoes. What you with this gator belt, let me word this. I'm in the back of killing reptiles, baby, hold on, let me call you back. See him working, swerving, see the closest reptilian. Stop walking, see man him, open jaw and pull out a skeleton, drag a tail. Yes, talk to pig when I pal again. This nigga been dead, goofy fell again. Don't believe what it said, hit teeth, you ain't helping them till it's been years. Now dude, yeah, you are queer. Fuck emoji, take off that smile, give you a tear. Can't doubt me when you're near, I am close, give you fear. You castrate, we Jew you here. Take off your head, kick your ass in the rear, fall in the bones pit. Yes, always left his hair. Pull his kid, yes, pull his underwear. I don't know where Gator's at. He's hiding under that. He's a little weird. Dude at 9 had a beard, a little granny boy. He's a fan of me. Boy, I swear the way it's type to do the stinking for it. We're fake to a boy, you break like a toy. You got no chance, you're just so hard. I mean, you're just so annoying. Not important, you not something, nothing really to point at. Try to fuck a job mission and you fail. Punch him with a message, crack his skull with a bit. Choke him with the letter E. Yes, a common liver male. He a thief, type to go tell. A little slimy dude, type to go snail. A shitty dude, yeah, he probably smell. You cannot smell, you can't hold water, can't spew. Tail stand on 10 toes. No, he stand on toenails. All up in your business, so he knows well. He's just a slick back, yeah, he know he go jail. Got a cousin named Gator, why they go to jail? A little out of water, why caught up in the well. He's a trip, have you seen a gator really fail? He's being tricked, yes, he's on a spell. On your deathbed, how tell you go to hell. He texts all his threats, he don't know I roll with sets. Growth and elements that keep forms out of country residents. Even Nigerian president, even BDs will see you. Docs now, Reeby, I got bloodlines, got gun titles, will delete you.
And salute to Ireland, Andrea. You know, her timestamp is different from Mars. So salute to her and anybody else that's out of the country of America. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for watching. Hope y'all have a good night. And we got more content to come. Salute.